Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. It is the most earth-breaking, ground-shaking, but never media show money-taking. The man, the myth, the legend, the most electrifying villain in all of YouTube entertainment today. And happy Veterans Day for all of those people who have served out there, and everybody who continues to serve for the country. This is my Veterans Day stream. Now, normally my day would consist of drinking and drinking, all the healthy coping mechanisms. But I thought today would be a good day to also maybe do a watch along or watch a movie that I think is very underrated. Very few people have seen it. I have no clue why. And my partner in crime should be joining me, Pop Culture PB. We are going to do a first time watching for him, Act of Valor. And if you guys don't know what Act of Valor is or why I am highlighting it for this Veterans Day as one of, if not probably my favorite, and maybe it's because I was in the Navy, so I have a personal bias. Not very many Navy movies I actually like. Actually, probably my favorite military movie across all of the services would have to be uh, Top Gun. Hello, damn it, Mandy. Good to see you. But yeah, Top Gun would have to be probably my favorite military film of all time. I know there's Platoon and Apocalypse Now, and everybody has their own. But if I had to pick two movies that I really like, Mr. Robertson, Mr. Roberts, yeah, that's pretty good. But if I had to pick two movies I really like, it's number one Top Gun, and of course this one, which most people haven't heard of or seen, surprisingly. Act of Valor was a movie that was made in 2012. Um, and I think it got some acclaim, but I don't feel it got really highlighted because it was a smaller movie. If you guys don't know, this movie was like made on a $12 million budget. It made $80 million. What makes this? Oh yeah, I love Band of Brothers too, but I'm talking about movies. I consider that more of a show than an actual movie. But Band of Brothers is up there with one of my favorite military uh, type shows made. But I actually prefer for myself, I prefer either Top Gun or this one, Act of Valor. So Act of Valor was made in 2012, and it actually has some stars in it. But what makes this movie really unique is that the actual SEAL team that is in this was a actual team of SEALs, and this is from one of their actual declassified missions. So, um, oh yeah, Top Gun is good. Love Top Gun. That's definitely a top tier movie. But I wanted to do a watch along with my buddy PB today of Act of Valor and kind of give you our critique. Now, one thing I should tell you guys about before I start this or before we actually kick this underway, I'm going to do some talking to just give you guys my feelings on the holiday and some things like that. But oh yeah, Down Periscope is good too. Yeah, there's been a lot of good military movies, but for me, there's very few that stand out that I come back to consistently. Like Top Gun is one of those you consistently watch. Platoon is excellent, but Platoon is also a very hard movie to watch. There's a lot of things. I like movies that have the action and stuff, but that also I can find myself coming back to. And I do like some satirical, funny movies, like the old school, like Chevy Chase days and things like that. So I'm in a wide range. Speaking of which, Pop Culture PB, welcome. Today, what is your favorite military movie? We'll dive right into this.
Um, Probably Saving Ryan's Privates.
You know what is hilarious? Like everybody goes for those, but okay, you're about to watch. I got two
Well, I
in this
mean,
category.
I didn't misspeak when I said the title of the movie.
I got two movies. Oh yeah, Hamburg Hill is very good.
I don't know. I haven't. We only watched it the one time, but that Sisu movie was pretty amazing.
Oh yeah, but I mean, like when I think of military movies, like Sisu is good, but Sisu is one of those that uses like events from a war, and they kind of like over heighten, over
Okay.
exaggerate
Well,
it.
if we're talking about military movies, then in reality, because I was just making a joke before, my favorite one is probably Inglorious Bastards.
Oh yeah, that's pretty good too.
Which
I accept that.
I
You know me,
understand.
I'm a
I
Quentin
understand.
Tarantino fan. I'll
Right,
accept anything you throw at the
right.
Tarantino.
It's not a what do I want to say. It's not a historical movie, obviously. But fuck if it's not entertaining.
Well, I'm sure a lot of us wish in history that that actually happened. Like, how many would love that scenario? I mean, the Bear Jew has got to be the greatest character ever created. I will just fight people. Name one character that's cooler than the Bear Jew. I can't think of it.
Tony Stark.
I mean, yeah, of course you'd say Tony Stark, and what would everyone
What
think?
is this extra screen on the side? Is this being shown on the
I
stream?
can, I can apparently.
No, I'm just like I don't understand what's happening. Like we have the regular video right in the middle of the screen, but then off to the side, whatever. It's got us like tiny boxes. What the hell is going on with that?
I have no clue. They keep on adding new features. I don't know if it's like some kind of cool thing. I don't even know if people can see it. If you guys can see an extra screen, let me know. I have
Well,
no clue. They add shit on here all the time.
I've,
All I know is I got
I'm pretty sure both of our
the
boxes are being shown.
like I think at this point, because I'm a premium member, they just throw shit at me. They don't even care if I could use it. They're just like, hey, keep paying for this. We gave you an extra screen. What do I use it for? Who cares? It's there.
Hey, there we go. I got rid of it. I don't know if it was on the stream or not, but it's gone now.
Oh, it says
What? I've
I
never seen Hamburger Hill. I didn't. I've never even heard the name before.
oh, it was really good. Yeah, Fury, Dynamite, Mandy definitely has some good picks here. Throughout
Fury.
Band of
I
Brothers,
don't think I've
but see,
seen that one either.
I don't count Band of Brothers as a movie because it was a show. So I would put that more into TV. And I know we don't get a lot of well, we do get military TV. It's whether you go out and find it because I do know they've had they had the one on Johnny Appleseed or whatever, that fucking one that they had. They've had a bunch of like different epics. They had a Civil War back in the day. God, I'm dating myself. If you guys remember that series, Civil War, where they went through the whole, or no, it was North and South, and it
Oh,
was like broken up into two different parts. And half of the series is from the southern perspective, half of it is from the northern perspective, and then they kind of like meet in the middle when you get the
but
battle.
where's the third half from?
The third half is just like the fight and the resolution, and
Oh,
obviously
okay.
we know who won that one. But um, yeah, we were soldiers. That was good. I get a lot of good movies, so thank you. And people, if you're joining me, anyone who's watching, let me know in the comments what is a favorite military movie that you like. It could be anything, even if it's some with some historical fiction in it. Just any military film that you like, leave that for me. So today we're going to talk about Act of Valor, and Act of Valor is
Oh, that's what we're
sentimental.
watching.
Yes, Act of Valor is sentimental to me because this is based on SEAL Team, and I believe it was 5 or 6 in the actual story, but this is a real life decommissioned story. So the story that they use was actually a mission that they had, and the the SEAL team in this movie is an actual SEAL team. So this is not actors like Hollywood actors. These are the guy who's in charge is the actual COO of a team. There's actual SEAL team members that are leading this movie.
Well,
Now the bad guy you're gonna
it's
recognize.
actually longer than what you said. Oh, who? Yes, under siege,
Under Siege, yes.
especially number two. right?
Yeah.
Number 2 is the one I'm thinking of.
Well, have you? I mean, personally, I like. Actually, yeah, I was off by 15 minutes. It's an hour and 45 minutes. But see, this is why I round up or down.
Okay, well, it's closer to 2 hours than 1 hour. You rounded off 45 minutes. Under Siege movies is Steven Seagal, right?
Yeah, there's two of them.
Okay, so
One's,
in the second Under Siege movie is the cake dance, correct?
yes.
Epic.
Wait, no, that's the first one when she pops out of the cake.
Oh, that is the
That's the
first
first
one?
movie. Yes, because she pops out of the cake naked. I will
She's
never
not
forget
naked
that.
when she pops out of the cake.
I was pretty sure, wasn't she? I
She
watched.
had, did she have the hat on? I think she had the hat on. And then she had a thong on. And then she had like just the overcoat of the, oh, what do I want to say?
The general guy or whatever.
Yeah, but it was the, oh, what's the word I'm looking for? Because it's not the fatigues. What's the stuff you wear when you're going to something important?
Um,
There's a name for it. And I can't think of it.
best jacket. I forgot what it looked.
You know what I'm
I
talking about, though, right? Like you got
Yeah,
your regular fatigues for when you're doing whatever, but when you're going to, visit the president to get your Purple Heart or whatever.
it was like a dress jacket kind of. It would be
Right.
something we would wear formal. Which, by
Formal
the way,
wear.
that would be a
That's what I
serious
was looking
violation.
for. You got to it.
But yeah, so Act of
I
Valor.
wish Steven Seagal was still that talented. What the
This
hell?
has actual Marines, and this is actually a decommissioned mission that they're doing. So for the most part, it's Hollywood. I'm sure they dramatize some of it, but most of the details that are in this movie are from the actual mission. So, everybody, if you don't know, you can check out Act of Valor. It is on Amazon. I don't know if there's other places you could get it, but I had to purchase it from Prime. I did not see
Yeah,
it anywhere.
just put it into a Google search and it'll tell you all the options of where you can either watch it or purchase it.
Yes, and then you can join us in our awesome commentary. We are going to go over. This is PB's first
Our
watch.
commentary is so awesome. We went from 8 people watching to 0.
I know that's how we do.
That'll happen. I better send a tweet.
Dude, we can't count YouTube anymore. You know what's going on with that? Like, these numbers have been the most unbalanced.
Why is your stream vertical?
I didn't not that I say on my computer it's coming up fine.
No, like on the phone, it's vertical.
Oh, so that
Like
small window must be the phone.
YouTube short style. Yeah, but why is it short style?
Man, I don't know. On PC it's streaming fine for me.
No, I know that it's streaming fine. I'm just wondering.
Let me check on my phone because
you got 2 lives going right now. One is the short version and one is the regular screen version. So anybody that's watching on the YouTube short version, if you go to the channel, there will be a second live below this one. Click on that one and then you get the full screen. Not that it necessarily matters because we can't show the movie anyways and we can only talk about it. But it'll look better on your screen.
yeah, and I don't know why I did this. I'm still figuring out the tech. So God bless you. And I don't do shorts often, so I guess it's good if someone goes to the shorts and they're like, "Oh, let me go check this out." So, uh, yeah, that probably explains a lot. Okay, so, I know next time.
Veterans Day.
I know for next time to just stream normal. I saw this thing, and it was like one of those things, like where it's like, okay, I gotta try the new feature. What does it do? And I thought 2 streams, like you just showed me 2 streams, and I'm like, okay, I guess this is useful.
I mean, I know people that do it that way.
Hey, you know what? Fuck it. We're live. We're gonna do this. So, Active Valor, this is gonna be PB's first watch. If you guys are just joining us, we're 15 minutes in the because we like to banter a bit before we start these things. So, um, did you know also too, PB, at the time this came out, it was Golden Globe nominated
Really? For what?
for being a fucking awesome movie.
That's fair.
So, anyways, I don't know about you. Are you all set? You all
In that
got yourself?
1 second, I'm trying to send this tweet out before we get going.
Gosh darn it, PB.
Oh, I hear some scolding from the
unicorn?
background. I feel it's warranted.
Okay, and just so everybody is aware, this is for you guys, everybody out there. By the way, happy veterans to all of the people who have served, or I like to say who are still currently serving. I salute you. Also, if you are real men out there, get yourself some Jack and drink along with me.
Unless
I
you're
will
a flower.
I will accept Jim Beam drinkers reluctantly, but anybody in the whiskey family is more than welcome over here.
Whiskey.
Bunch of pansies.
We don't drink that girly frilly shit. You know, I don't want anybody drinking wine coolers, none of that bullshit. This is the hard. We're doing some hard drinking today, and we are going to talk about a great movie. Hopefully, you guys are going to have fun listening to our banter. PB, for God's sake, are you set up, man?
I'm ready. I just got to hit play on the TV.
All right, so let's go. 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. All right, I pressed play. We are in it.
There it goes. Yeah, tell me if you can hear the movie on your end. I got to take my one earbud out so I can hear it.
Definitely. I'm playing it through the computer. I just get worried that people can hear the.
Well, more worried that the internet can hear it.
Yeah, that's my biggest thing.
Whatever bot is trying to track audio.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God, I was watching this guy. His name is Michael Mertz. It's not spelled normally. But he was playing through and it was telling him that his stream, something was being captured on it that was copyright infringement. Well, on this one particular track, when you drive through the infield, there's a big fucking like billboard size screen, and it's playing like the promotional video for the video game on the screen. And it kept catching that for like 3-4 seconds. And that's what it was like, hey, you can't show this. He's like, how the fuck am I supposed to play the game? Halo training jump? We're watching Halo?
No. So this is a school in San Diego that if you go through the training and you make it, this is where they train for helos. So did I jump out of a bird several times? Actually, I gotta say I love helo jumps.
I'm not jumping out of a plane unless they force me to.
Here's the thing too: if you look on the Amazon and you look at the officer and that you'll see talking is actually named Chief Dave, and that's his actual name. Like they don't change the names for the movie, so when you hear the person's name in this movie in that unit, that's their actual name, their rank, and their designation within the thing. Hey, thank you, Ma Brats. Happy Veterans Day as well.
What's up, Ma Brats?
We are doing a watch along for Act of Valor. This movie did get some flack because there was this thing where apparently the whole, well, not all Arabs are bad.
Oh my God, that bull crap again.
But yeah, that was the biggest thing that this movie got. They were like, "Oh, thank you, my brother." The biggest one was like, "Well, we can't show these because not all Arab people blow shit up." And I'm like, in my experience, where this is designated, the LZ, where we're watching it, very fucking accurate to what was going on. Now, I'm not saying it's all people like that, but I will say a lot of what you see has happened. And people fucking pretending that it didn't, I don't know what to tell you. Uh, I have
So
not watched.
is this guy supposed to be the president?
Yeah.
So the president has his. I feel like this is just an ambassador. There's no way the president has his kid going to a school in the Philippines.
Or it could be an ambassador. It's been a minute. Oh, yeah, it's an ambassador. Because that's an international school. I do know they show the presidents once or twice, but this is crazy. Like,
Oh, this seems like it's going to end poorly for some children. Oh yeah, killed so many children. Holy shit!
yeah, dude. Well, did you see when they showed that child running? Like, okay, and just a warning for anybody who watches along with us with this movie. There are some fucking heavy scenes. They don't pull punches in this movie. Did you see that kid that came out on fire? Like that split second where you see him kind of Charles and
Yep.
screaming. Oh, I see your video is on simultaneously to notification different formats. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry about that.
Don't know what we did on that one.
Yeah, that was.
I take
That's
it
my
that was
bad.
a StreamYard option, and you must have selected yes.
Yeah. Next time I'm gonna select no. Just okay. So he's That was the U.S. ambassador.
Ooh, Bronze Star, Sailor of the Year. The exceptional Faja. I gotta turn my volume up a touch.
Dude, so fucking true.
What?
Dude, I remember when I said I was a father, the guys got together and brought me a bunch of shit. Some of it was parenting for dummies. Hilarious. Oh yeah, Mob Rats, it is cold over here, or at least
Where are you at, Mob Rats? North Dakota? It's always fucking cold there. I fucking hate those abstract paintings. Because it's like, why would you make a pair of boobs look like that? It doesn't make any sense. Are we going to blow up these kids too?
I've learned 90% of the people with the name Christo are probably drug dealers and or
Is that
evil.
sitting there? Oh, why can't I remember that girl's name?
Oh, Rhode Island, New England. Yeah, I imagine it's fucking cold.
Well, especially if he's got that easterly wind coming off the ocean. Who is this girl?
She will be important.
No, the actress.
Oh, yeah, I know her too. Like I said,
I thought it was Olivia. I thought it was Olivia Munn for a second, but it is not.
No, it's Roselyn Sánchez.
Right, but what else do I know her from?
I don't know. I'd have to go into stuff and interrupt the video to see.
Well, don't interrupt the video. Now that you've said her name out loud, I can find it.
And the guy next to her, he's in a lot of stuff too.
Yes, he is.
Most recently, Seabiscuit, because I watched that with Bitchy. You know how she is with horses.
Rose.
Now, every time I see him, I think of fucking Seabiscuit.
Tell me what else she's in that I remember. Oh, she's the chick from Rush Hour.
Oh man, that's a deep cut. I
Or
haven't
Rush.
watched
I'm
Rush
sorry,
Hour.
Rush Hour 2. She's the chick from Rush Hour 2.
You know what? That's the only one where Rush Hour 1, 2, and 3 were great.
And I'm sure I watched Boat Trip a long time ago. I know I watched The Game Plan a long time ago. I didn't really watch Devious Maids, but I knew about it. She's also in Act of Valor.
Dude, just FYI, my daughter is awesome like this little girl. Like with swimming and everything. So proud of my daughter.
What?
My daughter can swim just like his daughter, she was going out, she said she wanted to surf, he's like, not yet. I was like, dude, my daughter, fucking awesome at swimming like that.
It says that she was in Roselyn Isles, but she was not one of the main characters there.
Oh, okay. She was in the game plan with The Rock. Thank you.
Yep.
I knew I saw her from somewhere else too. Hey there, Toddy.
Stop talking with your mouth.
He will never stop talking with his mouth full.
He's like, turn on the spark.
I'm pretty sure that's a Kryptonian pastime thing.
I know you love to eat, but you gotta talk after you're done shooting.
And if you guys don't know, that wacky voice you hear in the background, that is my future fiance.
X.
Future fiance?
Future?
Yeah.
You mean
Future?
Wow, idiot.
No. You said we were breaking up, and now we got back together.
No, that's when we're married.
Oh, okay. I can't keep the timeline straight.
She's your current fiance, but she's your future ex-wife.
Ah, there we go. Nailed it. No, but then we're gonna get back together.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, because that's how it goes. And then we could be like, "Oh, we were married for 20 years, then we separated, then we got back together, and we've been together ever since."
Okay, so is she supposed to be like military intelligence or something, or is she just a local?
Yes. So she's military intelligence. He's supposed to protect her. She's got information on that Christoda guy.
Ah, okay. Oh!
Yep. I told you. And the thing that I like too is they don't like pull back. They show like men, women, it doesn't matter. They beat the fuck out of them.
Holy fuck.
Because I think if you have women who are female servicemen, it
The
is
guy
highly
who kicked her in the face looked like the general from the Suicide Squad.
It very well could be. But like I was saying, I like
That's
this
a
movie
nice truck.
because it makes women both very realistic, and you'll see towards the end of the movie she has an awesome action sequence. But
shouldn't they be in a white creeper van? Like you're just going to throw your rug with the human in it in the back of your pickup? Come on.
Dude, it's fucking Mexico.
So all of these names that I see in the little boxes that they're throwing up, these are real servicemen?
These are real servicemen, and that's actually, I'm sure not all of their accommodations, but yeah, these are actual real life SEALs. And if you look on Amazon, you can see it has their name, but with the service rank too. So yeah, it's 100%. The whole team is actual real life SEALs, which is why I love this movie, because it adds, and it's got to be easy shooting the action scenes. And they said the director took a lot of notes from the servicemen. So all of these action scenes and stuff in this movie were helped by.
Well, I mean, as you should. Like, if I was doing some type of ice skating movie, I'd call Gordon Bombay.
Exactly. Yeah.
Because I'm not a fucking retard.
Exactly. You wouldn't coach a Mighty Ducks team without calling Gordon Bombay.
Oh
That just
my God.
dumb.
You should have seen. I don't know how big of a hockey fan you are, but it's Connor McDavid kid in, I believe it's Edmonton. My God.
I don't know.
He
All
did
I
a
know is
fucking pirouette and then he backhanded the fucking
Right.
puck into the goal in the freaking one hole. It was amazing.
I'm still a Rangers fan to this day. I'm holding hope upon hope that they'll win again.
So
Shut up.
have you seen that
What team does Wisconsin have?
the gambling commercial? I think it's for MGM Bet, and Wayne Gretzky's in it, and he's playing poker. He's like, I never split nines.
Yep. Oh my god, I was laughing so fucking
I loved
hard.
it. Like, I'm not a massive hockey fan, but how can you not know fucking Wayne Gretzky?
That's right, Wayne Gretzky's a fucking legend.
Apparently, he don't
Okay,
hold the
now
record
I'm
for
gonna
most
warn
goals
you,
anymore.
just a warning. You may have to console me because there's a scene in this that I've seen this movie like tons of times. And I just know it's gonna happen. I'm gonna get a little teary eyed, so I'm gonna need you.
Are you talking to Bitchy?
No, but she's gonna believe it. I'm gonna need you to come in as the wingman and make sure
What,
that
she's
I
supposed to
don't.
be at work at 6 or 5?
Hey, honey, what time do you work today?
What?
TV goes, are you supposed to be in at damn 5, 6? I go, I think it's now. Let me check. And I go, hey, honey, and you go, what? That was like perfect timing. I love you. Don't ever change. I'm not even drunk yet. Drunk is gonna what I'm gonna be when you get home.
That's stupid.
Okay, it really seems like this guy is going to get killed.
No, they do. So here's the thing: they do a lot of scenes with the wives and stuff like that. Because the other guy said, like, there's a lot of red herrings where you're like, but yeah, there's some things. I love that. That's it. That phrase where he's like, if you're not willing to give up everything, you've already lost. And this is why I did not continue on special teams because when you go away, you just never know.
Oh, this is disappointing.
What?
They beat up the hot chick.
Oh yeah. Ukraine, what a shithole. Well, at least that part
Yeah,
of the
because you're Ukrainian, that's why. Huh.
That's hilarious how she insulted him like that. Boy,
Oh, she called him an asshole.
I definitely
What year is it? It's supposed to be 2012 when this came out?
yeah.
I'm just looking at the phones and going, wow.
You got to remember too. This operation was before that they're setting the op in. So that's why I'm saying they're still using flip phones because they want to keep it as close as possible to the real one. All right, love you. Oh yeah, dude, Doritos are shit.
Oh, they already got the drone in the air.
Yeah, you know.
Well, Walter Ross is dead.
Mm-hmm. I'm kind of pissed. Ross was killed. I like that actor. And I
They're
know
all
what you're thinking. How come this brief doesn't sound exciting, right? Anybody who's been in a real life brief, they're dry and fucking like it is not as exciting as Hollywood makes it. This is like a real life brief.
What do you mean? The brief that like when I think military brief, I think Top Gun.
That's why I like Top Gun. Top Gun has a good brief, but a lot of them they kind of like over dramatize it and try to make it exciting. Being in a briefing is not exciting. It's actually quite boring, and you have to take a lot of notes.
Oh, Chechens. We're going back to Chechnya. I thought we already won that war.
Keep in mind, this is a declassified mission, so they can't do anything that.
I thought Chechnya wasn't that's like next to Serbia and shit. I thought that was a 90s thing.
Oh, those motherfuckers never stop being a problem. People just don't hear about it.
I mean, on the like that guy's got one hell of a beard. I give him credit for that.
Oh yeah, he's really rocking it. And if you guys are just tuning in or you're watching along, we are at 1936. We are watching Active Valor. Welcome to the Valentine's Day.
Valentine's?
Veterans Day.
Holy fuck, guy.
Dude, I'm getting into my drinking. So
he's like, yeah, it's Valentine's Day. I'm sitting at home watching war movies. Bitches going to work. Happy Valentine's Day.
Perfect Valentine's Day. Sorry, Veterans Day. It might be my Valentine's Day to be quite honest. No, it is Veterans Day. We are celebrating by watching Active Valor. Stevie, what do you think of the movie so far?
Rockets and foliage don't match. Why are the rockets not painted like the foliage?
I
know they could do that.
Good question. Well, to be quite honest with you, it's because sometimes that shit just doesn't match up, man.
Oh, we're doing high altitude jumps?
Yep.
Oh, that guy looks like he's done the full Downey Jr. Doesn't he?
Yeah, man. That's a real life. Those are real life Iron Men.
Oh, from Tropic Thunder. What in the fuck are you eating?
Oh my goodness, when Bitchy insults me about being fat, I really feel like it when I'm sitting here on stream eating my Subway sandwich watching this movie.
Okay. What type of sandwich did you get from the old Subway?
I got the chicken teriyaki because it was the special, the sub of the week.
The chicken teriyaki is always a good option.
Oh, yeah, I don't regret it.
I went to the Asian buffet before this, and I wish that I would have waited a little longer because when they switched to the dinner price menu, they put out like some bacon or some shrimp wrapped in bacon. They put out some frog legs. They put out what looked like some little sirloin steaks or something. Like they really zhuzhed up this one corner where all the dinner stuff was going out. And I was like, oh, we got here a little earlier. They're going to fucking charge us the goddamn dinner price. But they did not. And I appreciate it.
Hey, is your time 23:30? Or am I a little behind you?
The guys are falling through the air right now. I'm only at 22:20.
Okay, so let me go back.
How did you get ahead of me so far?
I have no clue. It does that sometimes.
They just pulled the chutes.
Okay, so they're now just dropping down?
Just hit the ground. Put his hat on.
Okay, cool. Yeah, we're at the same
Looking at a grasshopper. Guy picked his gun up.
Okay, so I'm not a big guy. I know you're not no, I am.
I'm a lot bigger of a guy than you are.
Highlighting like camera angles and stuff like this. But I just wanted to say the camera angles and the way that they shoot this movie, like when they were kidnapping her, I like, and you'll see it a couple of more times in this movie. I like that angle where they shoot it from the perspective of the gun, almost like a first person shooter. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, yeah.
I think that, like, I love shots like that. And
Yeah, it
what I was
makes you feel
listening,
like you're there.
I was watching the making of it, and I think they used a GoPro for those shots or something like that. But it just feels more intense, you know.
I agree. It gives you the opposite feeling of like when you're watching something in 3D, and instead of the splash coming at you on the screen, it goes across the screen. It's like I don't want it to like go away from me because it's a 3D effect. I would like it to come towards me. That's the whole point. I'm looking at you, Jurassic World, you fucking bastards. I'll never forget. I will never forget that when the Mosasaurus jumps out of the water. I was like, "Oh, it's gonna be sweet. It's gonna like splash right on us." And then you watch it splash from the left hand side of the screen to the right hand side of the screen, like you're watching it from Skycam. And I was like, "What?" Pulls you right out.
I will say one thing about Thor Ragnarok. The 3D version of that movie was some of the best 3D I think I've ever seen, full stop.
In which movie?
Like everything, like 90% of everything in that movie visually did something. Like
Which
the
movie?
ship came out, or when you seen Hulk and Thor fighting, it looked like too many people for some of the shots, like close towards you fighting in like the middle of the theater. Dude, the 3D Marvel. I'll give them one thing. Some of their 3D movies were fucking fantastic.
I agree with that.
Oh
So
man, I do
there's
not
we're
miss.
supposed to be wandering around the Philippines right now looking for this girl, or are we in Ukraine?
They're in the Philippines.
Okay. That thing
And
got a
dude,
big fucking gun sticking out the front of it? Oh, yeah.
oh yeah, there's a gun.
They're dropping them a boat?
Oh yeah, those are like pontoons, speedboats, kind of.
No, I get that. I'm just wondering, like, you were able to get the frickin' boat, the helicopter in, but you couldn't just drive the boat in?
Well, the
I mean,
thing
it's
is,
not as it's not as bad as I was watching. Oh, what is it? Rogue Heroes. You ever see that show?
sounds familiar.
It's like the story of the first paratroopers that the SAS were doing in Africa, and
Yep.
they do this freaking jump, and they land in the middle of nowhere, and then the other group of people just drive jeeps up so that they have jeeps to get around. And I was like, why the fuck didn't you just drive the jeeps there? It didn't make any
So,
sense.
so here's the deal. Why they dropped like and the unit that I was part of, they dropped the initial unit in at out. The part that they cut out is to call and be like, hey, like 20 clicks down is clear and free, and they're actually dropping the supplies or stuff further back from where you're at, or right to where your position is. So like you saw how you saw that scene when they're in the woods. When they come out of that brush, the boat will be there. So the team that's they call it like a forwarding team. So the first team comes in and checks all the way up because they don't show you how much time has actually happened, but like you're doing at least a day of scouting before you call in for backup, so they know they can drop the other equipment without anybody spotting.
Okay.
Yeah, especially like this. If I had to guess, they're at least 5 to 10 maybe miles from where the actual target is.
You mean Chris Tucker's girlfriend?
Oh yeah.
Damn.
Dude, that's a real thing. Fucking, I don't know what it is.
They can hear her screaming way the fuck out there.
Oh yeah, that means that they're probably less than that. They're probably like a mile or two away. No. Oh, they're right up on the LT.
I would like you to come with me, sir. Absolutely fucking not. Here's 5 reasons.
This is the thing too, is that
Whoa,
most people don't understand. Like
he's got a screen over the end of his freaking scope.
Oh yeah.
And you can still see through it.
Oh yeah. Dude, the sniper on our team, that dude was fucking amazing. Dude, if you've seen half of the shots and what kind of conditions, you could fucking put anything but the cap on his scope. That motherfucker would hit wings off of a fly.
Well, I mean, the only thing I know about U.S. Navy snipers is that if you see them, that is the last thing you see.
Pretty much. Though we had
damn! Just pop up out of the water here real quick with our packs and our guns. Oh, back under.
And dude, this is such like what I mentioned.
I feel like this movie is about something that you did.
It's
in the right part of the world.
I obviously can't say what I did.
Dude, this is just like playing freaking what do I want to say? SOCOM.
This is the why do you think people love SOCOM? Yeah, that's true.
That was freaking sweet.
Yep, that is real shit. This is why I love this movie. That is 100% accurate. If you infiltrate, you don't. And the thing that I like too, that they don't do, that most movies do, just because they have a silencer, the gun still fucking makes noise. That's why even when you're sniping people, and with the way he caught the dude with the water, to be super quiet, you still have to do realistic shit. Like if you snipe somebody out, but they fall in the water, people will still hear them. Like everything has to be surgical. Like if a sniper fucking shoots somebody in the tower, if an enemy's close enough, they'll still hear the sniper's bullet. That's why they're positioned so far back. It's not like sniper doesn't mean like you're fucking invisible. No, I'm sorry, just a little sidebar. I just, you know what I mean? Like they're so. That's what I mean. How realistic? Like, dude, a water bottle falling.
Damn.
That's like the whole mission could go to shit.
Well, it almost went to shit with that guy walking over. So they just grab these guys and they're like, hey, we're going to put some GoPros on you. We want you to infiltrate this village the way you normally would.
Basically. It's just like, this is just like a picture if they were doing like, if you were doing a training exercise, right? So for them to shoot a movie like this, it'd be like doing a war game or something, you know? Because, like, I've never, and I will die on this hill, I've never seen a movie ever, besides this movie, that has gotten the movements and the like, when you see them tapping the shoulders, the different hand signs and stuff.
Oh, shit.
No movie has gotten this close to what it's actually.
Did they just kill one?
Yeah, they got one.
They shot him in the eyeball?
And that's the thing too, right? Like, that's the thing about it. Like, that dude just got shot out of nowhere. Like, you shoot him for about a second. But that's how it is when you're in the unit and stuff like that. Your best friend could be taken out right next to you in a blink of an eye.
How many walls was this guy shooting through? Got him.
Dude, like, just imagine how powerful that sniper rifle is, man. He took that dude through the windshield and shot the fucking the block of the truck too. I don't know if you caught that. He shot like the engine, so they couldn't fucking roll
Nice.
out.
Target's secure. Steve, we're going to get Mikey.
It's like, she better be worth this guy being dead.
You gotta remember, she's what they call she's like a CIA asset. So basically, yes, the knowledge that she has, if they send in SEALs or special ops, like the knowledge she has could possibly like fuck over the world, the international theater, whatever. Like if they're sent in, then yeah, she's super fucking important. Whatever she knows is like top priority. Dude, they put a fucking drill in her hand.
Vehicles approaching from the north. About one hike out. You can take the truck outside the west door. Just an extract.
Well, okay, so why did they say Mike for minute?
You know, I never actually. It's just always been a thing people have said. I don't know the origin or why. You know, you just kind of say things that you've picked up.
So do they have to do that with every target because nobody knows what anybody looks like?
Yep.
Hey boys, we got roll. Shit, sir, this truck's about 1,000 yards. Now we're taking out.
This is why I can't have women on the front line.
Well, technically, she's not on the front line. She's the CIA.
No.
guy.
I'm not. I don't mean her. I mean all of them.
Oh yeah.
Unless,
okay, I see where you're
I
going.
mean, I don't know. Like my sister was a fucking photographer in the Navy, and I can't imagine her doing anything like that. She would not be able to carry out another person like that.
The biggest thing. So when I was, and I would say, and you know, anybody who's watching it will be very proud of that. Let me know. The biggest thing for me, I don't give a shit if a man, woman, they, them, whatever. And if I go down, can that person carry me to safety? They don't even got to carry me all the way.
Wait, is this
You know what
guy
I mean?
not dead?
Can they lift me up, or anybody else in my unit? Can they lift me up and drag me to a safe position? You can do that.
Is the guy that got shot in the face not dead?
Oh yeah. Dude, that dude got shot in the face and is still going strong. Like, that is a tough motherfucker.
I thought for sure he was dead. He was just leaned up against the wall.
And see, that's the thing, too. When he got shot, he didn't get shot. He got shot, like, up underneath the eye. So, yeah.
Was Mikey the one that was saying bye to his wife/girlfriend? Oh, yeah, the rockets that aren't painted the right way. Excellent.
Oh, yes.
Bam! Fuck you, bitches. Looks like something Bucky Barnes would do. He's not. Wow, I'm so surprised he's not breathing. He got shot in the fucking face. From what I can tell, he doesn't have the brain material left to know how to breathe.
All right, so a translation is
Oh, shit.
basically the whole of the talk, and they got to come in like a rescue style with people shooting, and you got to fucking like they call it basically like a running gun.
Holy fuck! They got a whole big truck full of people chasing them.
Oh yeah, they got a fucking army, man. This is like people don't understand. Foreign countries, they don't fucking care. I'll be right back. Just taking my my restroom interlude.
I can't believe his truck is still going. I thought he was going to crash it. What the fuck? Tertiary extract? Holy shit, he's alive! Holy fuck!
Dude, he's up again.
Is he going to get shot again?
No, he's just in a lot of fucking pain.
Well, he seems totally confused, as he should be.
Because remember, when he got hit, he was in the fucking building. Now they're in a moving fucking high speed.
I mean, I feel like that's got to be worse. Like, you know, people that are in car accidents and shit, they don't remember the accident, and then boom, you just wake up in the hospital. But you're typically not moving when you wake up in the hospital.
Dude, did you hear what he goes? You're a hard motherfucker.
Oh, that's one way to get her in the water.
You have to remember for SEALs,
Oh, the big
water
gun
is your best friend.
Oh, for sure.
If you can end up in the water, it's bad for the bad guys.
Just lighting that fucker up. I love the Gatling gun, man.
Dude, those. I've been on those kind of
the fast boats.
I fucking rode on one of those, man. Those things are no fucking joke.
Yep, just keep them pinned down and then punch the fucking gas once you get on board.
Well, you know what they're shooting, right? They're shooting 30 cal rounds. Like those things are fucking.
Well, yeah, they can rip right through the vehicle.
Oh yeah, rip through trucks. You can damn near just about take on a tank with them. Now
hit the gas and we're gone.
Now, PB.
It does not look like they're moving very fast right now.
It doesn't appear that way, but I can promise you, when you're on that fucking boat, you feel it, man. When you're peeling out and hauling ass, just because of the way they're shooting it and they're framing it, like from the perspective.
Oh, they were definitely. I feel like they're playing it in slow motion.
Oh yeah, because if you actually were to look at it like the perspective of you're in the fucking boat, like taking off, dude, you're fucking hauling ass. Like, I can't even. I love. So people, if you don't know, I was in the Navy or special teams by designation. I was a hospital foreman. I was for special unit, and I've done some field stuff. Writing on the boat was one of my favorite fucking things to do. Like, no bullshit. If I get really famous with this book, I want to buy a boat. You know what I mean? I want to go out on the fucking. I love sailing. And I can't describe to you the feeling of when you're just like taking off, you know? I mean, probably not. And that shit is true too. Like how they're doing that right now, they pitch the boat onto the roaches or whatever, and they'll drag that fucker home. You gotta climb up a ladder that you send down. get into the helicopter. That's why I bet she says I have a strong upper body. I'm just saying. Anyways,
Do you have a light you can turn on, guy?
oh, I do. Am I too dark?
You're very dark. Now that the sun is finally set there.
How about now? Do I look better?
Much better. Well, I wouldn't say that.
But welcome everybody, and a big shout out to Mob Rats Exposed. If you guys haven't seen him, great channel. Also, Dynamite Mandy, first one to jump in here. Thank you, Dynamite. Abe Unleashed was here. Spam 67.
We appreciate you all.
Sumo's Sanctuary. Thank you, everybody who's just like, we appreciate the interaction. That's why we do these things. Okay, I'm not gonna say. You know,
Are they speaking Ukrainian?
A running joke. Zod is racist. I'm from Krypton. I am an alien. But keeping that aside, if there is one culture I don't like as just a culture, it's all of Arabics and Islam and all that bullshit. I'm sorry, I can't get behind it because the justifications they use to do horrible shit.
Where did you live in 2001?
2001? Oh, I think I was still in New York.
Oh, okay.
I didn't come over here until like maybe 2003, 2004.
Right, so you were there in the dust cloud.
I may or may not.
Okay, all I'm saying is that I don't know what the fuck happened, but it took, let's call it 24 years for the city to be conquered. And now they're like, well, we'll just make him mayor. It's fine. He's not the one who knocked down the towers. It's fine. Right, you just got the same ideology as the guys who did. Except his is probably worse because I don't remember them saying that over there they could live in the caves for free.
Oh, no.
Oh, so now we're getting into the actual plot?
Yes. So the lady there that was kidnapped, that she has information about this attack that's going to go down, basically.
Okay, and I'm not going to lie. I always thought it was weird that they decided to hit the towers and, like, yeah, you're going to kill some people on the initial crash. But if they really, if it was about killing people, they would have waited until a Sunday and they would have crashed into football stadiums.
That's what I'm saying, where I'm like,
It wasn't about killing people. It was about sending a message that you're not safe.
And this movie, keep in mind, some of the action scenes are over dramatized, but the events that are happening, like what you're seeing, that's a declassified operation. Like, people could go and look it up after you watch the movie, and you could see this is actually an op that legitimately happened. So somewhere there was this guy, probably not played by this actor because I've seen him in other stuff.
Okay, with the way that they're framing him right now, he reminds me very much of Lionel Luther.
Well, yeah, but that's actually a good analogy.
It's the scarf, because Luther always had the scarf with his suit.
Yeah, like this guy, you gotta keep in mind, like, everybody thinks like, oh, and I'll give that. I'll say something to the credit of it, the Arabs that were doing this and all of that, Israel and all that. This was all driven by other people who wanted other things. This guy wants to destabilize.
I don't think this guy's going to hold up his end of the bargain.
Yep.
I think he's bullshitting him.
That's the thing, and that's the thing with terrorism. This guy has his own agenda, but this guy's a true believer.
You just nothing changes. You just told me everything changed.
See, that's what happens when you work with these fundamentalist fucking weirdos. They believe in what they're doing, but this guy, he's about money. You know what I mean? He's doing these attacks strategically. He wants to destabilize stuff, and this guy's a true fucking believer. He's like, he just wants to fucking kill everybody. He doesn't care the target. He wants to show fear.
They flew them all the way to this aircraft carrier, but didn't just take them to land?
No, because they probably have to be deployed to their next target. You just don't stop there.
No. I'm talking exclusively about the guy who got shot.
Oh yeah, you got to take the whole team. You extract wherever the location was supposed to be. So the rendezvous was probably on this ship.
No, I'm saying once they've all made it to the ship, the guy who got injured should be transferred to dry land. Like in my mind,
no, there's medics
how it should
aboard
work.
the ship.
I know
That
there's
was
medics
actually-
on the ship, but there's no way that the ship has what you have on land. That's just a fact.
Oh no, that's 100% true. But the mission continues.
Not to mention that on the ship, like if we're talking about surgery, you still need a human. Even if you're using the robot, you need a human to run the robot.
Oh yeah, they've got.
I'm sure they weren't using robots back then. It's highly unlikely.
No, but there was a full medical team. It's what we call patchwork. You're just patching them up. They'll probably like get him to a facility or a hospital, depending on how bad the injury is. But yeah, they still you're still gonna drop wherever you were supposed to.
Yeah, Mexico West. That's worst case scenario. You two in the rest of the platoon are going to stay here on standby. You'll be the primary assault force.
Oh yeah, everybody talks about Mexico. Here's an argument we hear about the border all the time.
What is the position of this guy that's giving them the intel?
He is I believe, a COO or senior chief. I was right. He's a senior chief. So senior chief, basically a chief on a boat, any boat, that's like the main guy.
Were they on a boat when they got the instructions previously? I thought they were out in the jungle.
Nope, that was a different COO. Like I said, lots of chain of command. You'll have a ground guy who will give you the overlay. You're going to have another guy who's in charge of that specific thing. And then if you have a third point, there's going to be another person who's in charge of that thing. And everybody's got different fucking goals in mind when you get there. Like, it's all one goal, but they'll be like, okay, you're going to go in this way. Well, no, we can't because of this thing going on, so we're going to have to change it up to this. This is the shit people don't see. There's so much fucking red tape, command, fucking, like,
Oh man, this guy, like it's something that I learned some time ago. If you're offered a day off, take the day off because you ain't never gonna know when you're gonna get that day back.
yeah, especially in that line of work.
Right? When things slow down in the military. Oh, okay, sure. So never.
Basically, especially in that position.
Where the fuck are these guys jumping? Just into the ocean?
Yep.
There wasn't even anything close.
Oh, this is the African coast. What a shit. Yeah, well, Africa was one of the worst places I ever been to.
God, those boats seem so small for being in the middle of the ocean.
Let me tell you something, though, PB.
Oh, there's a submarine?
Yep. Dude, PB, let me tell you, those little boats, they
Okay,
move.
I take it back. What I said earlier, Inglourious Bastards is my second favorite military movie. My favorite military movie is Down Periscope. You find me a better military movie than that.
I mean, I'll have a pretty tough time. That's a good point.
We got a couple of lobsters duking it out. I love that movie. It's so fucking amazing. Just like that, we disappear into the abyss.
Let me tell you something.
Periscope depth.
Subs are so depressing.
I can only see what you know. What subs need? Subs need monitors that act like windows.
They really do. It's
Like
so
this
depressing.
is what it looks like outside, and you're like, we're in the Arctic Ocean. This is not what it looks like outside, but I'll take it. So
This is a
I'm
different
guessing not all. I'm guessing some of the people in this scene are actors.
Yeah. And some of them are actual military people. Like the guy who was talking was an actual military guy.
What the
The
fuck hatch
other
is this?
guy, the SO1, he wasn't, but then the other guy was. So they kind of mix it between actual actors and
What the fuck is going on right now?
this is another team, POD, they're called. They're like a bomb diffusion team.
They're putting them in a mini sub.
Yep. It's EOD or SWIG. They're like, once again, they are like bomb this diffusion stuff like that, or special team.
I didn't know there were mini subs on the big subs.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Ooh, they're going to kill some pirates.
Fucking Somalia. Oh god, what a shithole. Dude,
Man,
I hate people
You
who are
can't
like, yeah,
talk bad about the Horn of Africa.
dude, I fucking hate Africa. That was the worst fucking place I've ever been to. It's either too hot or fucking too humid.
Dude, I feel like I've never watched anything like this in a military movie with all of the lenses being covered.
That's what I'm saying. This is the most, because this was constructed like the people who were from the service told the directors, and the directors fucking listened. This is how an op would be run, and it's not just one perspective. Like we got our guys we're following, the guy who's talking and narrating it, and with the kid and the wife and Wansley. We got these guys who have nothing to do with those guys, but this is a totally separate operation. But it all comes back to the one big problem: the terrorists with the bomb. But what people don't realize is when you do an operation, it's not just one unit. There are several different moving parts that have to go right.
There's all kinds of moving parts, and if you touch the edge with the little tweezers, it buzzes. You're talking about operation, weren't you?
But that's basically what it is, man. I mean, they're doing an op in Somalia, but you'll see later this has to do with the op that's going on with the Czechoslovakian and the
What's
Arab.
What's a
Everything
skinning?
is connected. So you're doing one totally different people are doing ops somewhere in Africa that's affecting an op over in fucking America or the Middle East. It's never one single thing. It's always simultaneously. So when the government deploys special units, you're going everywhere around the world to chase one person. It's a lot of moving parts. And many people lose their lives. Many different soldiers from every different branch.
Like I gotta. What the hell are these meshes made from that they can see through them clear as day?
It's like you know what? I never brought one home, but my buddy had them. He was sniping. It's like this. It's almost like fake leaves and stuff, but there's like, it's very like almost like you put on a raggedy shirt, where you could see through it. You get what I'm saying? Like, you know how your shirt gets worn or whatever, and there you start to get holes in it? It's kind of like that. It's really thin material. You can clearly see through it, but if you're in the right spot or the right cover, they can't see.
Well, that's my kind of intel right there. I'll run that drone.
Oh, dude, that is a nice looking yacht.
Yes, it is.
And welcome everybody. If you are just joining us, we watch Valor. We are currently in 58, 37, 38.
I'm at 58, 50, 51, 52.
Yeah, I'm lagging slightly. I haven't changed it because I'm only like mere seconds.
Hey, well, ladies walking down the steps right now.
Yeah, that's where I am too. It's just like
Perfect.
a second or two behind you.
Excuse me. Is this Lionel Luthor?
It could be.
Sure
I
shit.
believe it is.
It's the glasses, too. Like, Lionel always had those skinny style glasses.
Dude, now that
Oh,
when
shit.
I rewatch it, I'm always.
Oh, you're fucked now.
Oh, yeah, that's how it goes, dude. That's how it fucking let's go. I've done. They're called a vehicle board search
Well, it
receiver.
just makes me want. They got all of the freaking radar and sonar on this boat. They didn't see these boats coming. They're all alone.
No, some of the boats are equipped with technology where they won't see it for the last possible second.
Right, but look how far you can see out there.
Do you see the black shit that's on the boats and stuff? Those are made so that they can't be picked up on radar. So that boat that shot the dude while it was running past, that dude wouldn't have seen that coming. Now the helicopters and stuff, they might have tracked them, but it would have been too late.
I'm more speaking about the helicopter than the boats because the helicopter is not designed with stealth capabilities, whereas the boats are designed with the stealth capabilities, but they've got all flat sides like that.
Dude,
It's
I
like,
fucking
dude,
love
why
how
just fucking pull over?
yeah,
Like, unless you really want to die, just pull over.
and I love how they use Uzis. If you guys don't know, Uzis are the most unreliable fucking semi-automatic weapon
Well,
you
what
could
do you mean? What
possibly
do you mean
fucking get.
by unreliable? Because like an
Uh,
AK-47 will unload its entire clip, and you'll be lucky if you hit what you aimed at.
AK-47 is a totally different ball game though because
Well, I'm just saying that the firing ability of the AK-47, like it's a miracle when it does jam. Like it doesn't happen, but
amen to that.
especially when you have it on fully auto because you don't get to reset in between your shots, like all over the fucking place.
Now with Uzis, because they call them spray and pray for a reason because you don't know if it's gonna hit its target and a fucking jam. Oh, I
Is
love
English
this.
okay? Wait, who's this guy in the suit? Was he the
This
one that was
guy.
wearing the hat before?
Yep.
Okay.
This is how they do it too. I
Crisco? That was good. Not gonna lie, this is giving me like Thor and Hulk vibes with the background.
Dude, Thor and Hulk is fucking understandable because they like it.
So the dude who was on the right was the one who was talking to his wife about being back soon, right?
Yeah, I know where you're going with this. Okay, I'm not gonna confirm it. You know, watch the fucking movie.
You never seen Star Trek? Crisco. This guy reminds me of fuck. I can't think of the comedian with the red hair.
Oh, fuck! I know who you're talking about.
Like he looks similar to him a little bit in the face.
Oh yeah,
He's
definitely.
very, very ginger faced, and I can't think of what his fucking name is. I gotta find it. He does a freaking podcast with Ken Jeong or something too. Fuck, I thought he was on the show. He's not on the show. Fuck. Fuck, why can't I remember that guy's name? Whatever. Sent a message to the stream.
Can you send a message history?
I did.
Oh, okay.
I said chat is so quiet. Well, he realizes. Wait, are these guys going after this guy too?
No, they're going after a different target.
Yeah. So here's the problem. Yes, I do. And what about you? What about you? Are you looking forward to seeing her again? Every minute of my life.
So this is some true shit. And I remember this was pretty controversial.
What, that they're extorting a bad guy by threatening his family?
Oh yeah.
Very seriously. Because you're going to be sitting in a box somewhere. Living through the crap in, and then that girl is going to grow up, and she's going to get married. And your wife is going to find someone else, and you're going to miss everything.
Yeah, Crisco.
Yeah, Crisco.
That's fucking hilarious.
I've done something that would endanger my family. I would feel just like you do.
That is how the interrogations go too. They come in like as your friend. What? Just the flip, like how he does the interrogation. That is like everything in this movie is like pretty fucking accurate to what you'd probably see hypothetically in a real life situation such as this.
So now he's 16 sleeps like that, filled with ceramic filter. Sleeping by heavy metal detector, and then check on the country.
How do you make him explode?
It's like a type of a gel or something, you know, terrorist shit.
Jihadis, they're in suicide vests. They're gonna walk right across the border. So where are they going? San Diego, San Francisco, Houston, in the biggest city they'll be there.
How big of a bomb are we talking?
They're big enough to, let's say, take a stadium full of people, but we're not. They're not like
No,
nuclear.
he made it seem like the bombs, the damage is being done with the ceramic ball bearings, not the physical explosion.
Oh yeah, the physical explosion, it'll fuck up who's ever in the vicinity. But yeah,
Right, but let's say if we're talking a football stadium, if I'm standing right at midfield and I blow that thing, I don't think the physical explosion is going to reach anybody in the stands. It might catch
you'd
people
be
on the
surprised.
sidelines.
You're talking about mines with like little metal balls that propel everywhere. Like you might not kill everybody, but you're definitely going to injure or maim.
Oh no, you're gonna fuck up. You're gonna fuck up thousands and thousands of people, and probably
exactly.
murder at least hundreds, if not thousands.
Yeah,
Like one ball bearing. Let's say it just goes straight that way. It's gonna go through at least a couple people.
and that's the thing that people will get. Like sometimes just blowing up something isn't the actual point.
It reminds me of one of your favorite movies of all time, Eraser. You remember the grenades in that movie, right? With all the freaking nails that shoot out.
That's perfect. That's exactly what I mean. Sometimes it's about maximum damage and not maximum casualty.
Right. No, that's why I'm wondering with how they have it set up, how big, like the more energy you put into the explosion, the faster the ball bearings are going to fly.
And I'm not gonna lie.
I always feel like we're neglecting the stream when we get caught up watching a scene and we're both just sitting here silently.
Yeah, I was sitting there, and sometimes just so you guys know and things like that. Like I don't talk about it often, but like
dude, these guys are walking around and they got the fucking red dots turned on. They are gonna get given away by a cat.
You'd be surprised
of how many cats give away the position of Navy SEALs.
Well, dogs, rodents.
These are Navy SEALs, right? Or are they Marines?
They're SEALs.
Okay.
There are some Marines in here, like the other plot with the black dude and stuff, who is checking out the African coast. Those were Marines.
So they're all night vision right now, hey?
Oh yeah, dude, those goggles, dude. The way they shoot that's exactly how that shit looks. Like,
I know.
Oh man, have you had like a good set, like a premium set of night goggles? Not the shit that they give you, like actual, real, legit night goggles.
I mean, I never had one, but one of my buddies who lived across the lake from where my parents lived, his dad was in the military. The hat that I have, the camouflage hat, that was his hat. So that's like official. I want to say he was in the Army, though. I'm not 100% sure which branch he was in.
Yeah, most people don't know. Everybody's got a camouflage version. Army, Navy, everybody's got.
I mean, when I think Air Force camouflage, isn't their typical camouflage like blue shaded?
Yeah, and I hate to admit, but like the Navy's camo is kind of like that too, because we got the blue with the black.
Okay. Yeah. Right. So this was like the forest green style, like what you would think regular camouflage is.
Yeah. But like here, like
oh fuck.
Yeah, that's it.
So those are the guys with the what are those, MK40s?
Yep. And I think there's a chain gun in there too. Like, they went in quiet, but like those are the guys you have when the shit goes into like a firefight like this. Because people think you just stealth your way through the whole complex. That's like
Well, duh, I played Call of Duty. Obviously, you just work your way through, and then when you get into a pinch, you just back into a corner and let them come to you.
Exactly. That's exactly the plan. Because there's never a time where you're gonna 100% get through a compound without being seen or detected. It's just, not fucking possible. And welcome everybody. If you're just here watching, you're watching Active Valor. We're at 1:13, 44:45.
He missed with his rocket shot
celebration. So thank you everybody who's here or who's popping in, and leave a comment and let me know what's your favorite military movie.
Your favorite military movie is Down Periscope. Even if you haven't seen it yet, go watch it.
No, I'm not gonna lie. Down Periscope is a solid choice, but I would still say if I'm choosing a movie, it's Top Gun all the time. Like if one military movie.
Okay, if we're talking about what military movie I watch the most, the answer is Top Gun. That used to be one of the VHSs on loop.
Me too, baby. I had the special edition. You remember the gold case they had with the two VHS?
I mean, I know what you're talking. I didn't have it, but I know what you're talking about.
I had it. I fucking had it. I'm so pissed. I can't find it, but I had the double tape. Mom brought it for me. I can't fucking find it. That's got to be worth money.
Oh fuck.
Sir. LT, you all right?
Yeah. Holy shit.
You know how hard they lean into that? Like, you're waiting for this guy to die. I know you are, because that's
what there's the best.
And the fucking rocket didn't explode. Do you know how fucking lucky you have to be? I can't even put into words the astronomical possibility of that fucking happening. Literally, God.
He needs to buy a Powerball ticket.
He really should. I'd play the lottery. Like, that is fucking stupid luck. PB, I told you about the time we had an RPG go over our head, right? When I was in Africa?
Nope.
Yeah, I was on one of those boats right now. We had a fucking RPG go right over our head. Thank God it was a bunch of kids shooting off rockets, because had they had good aim, we'd have been fucking done. It was right over my head.
They brought in their trafficked people to blow up this place.
Okay, so here's the thing. Remember, PB, the argument about Mexico and deportation and all that shit? Anybody who wants to know why this isn't an argument, when they talk about guns and shit being smuggled, watch this fucking movie. And keep in mind, too, this is based on a real-life operation. This shit happened. When people say, oh, they're not smuggling drugs and guns and shit, nuclear weapons, there are tunnels and various shit that lead from Mexico into the U.S. that people don't even have mapped out. That drugs, guns, and various other weapons get smuggled in year after year. I'm just saying. So anybody who puts up that fucking argument, it's real, and people need to fucking open their eyes and understand that there is a reason why some of this shit is brought up. You know what I mean, PB?
What?
I'm saying with that whole argument with the smuggling the drugs, and there's like, oh, we should close the borders, blah, blah, blah. This movie actually has a direct reference to that. Keep in mind, this was made in 2012 before they got ultra weird with politics, right? This shit happens.
Things got ultra weird with politics in 2000. Hey, whoa. Things got ultra weird with politics in 2008.
Yeah,
Just to be clear.
and 2012 is this movie coming out. This is why this movie got a lot of pushback, and it was not nominated for an Academy Award because it's too fucking military. It's too accurate, and the Academy got to go to Globe. I'm happy about that, but they never even fucking nominated this movie for an Academy Award. It's the goddamn shame.
Like, I'm so glad they don't have to follow health and safety regulations. You'd have to harness them fuckers up before you take off.
Yeah. This was,
Like,
oh my god, this brings us back before the days of the apocalypse, TV.
Yep.
The dark days of, oh my god, COVID. People fucking lost their mind during that time.
Ah,
Dude, that's some shit my friend would say.
what the fuck is a burrow? A donkey?
Huh?
Is a burrow a donkey?
Yeah. So, just so you know, I get choked up because, like, the back and forth the dude and his friend have. I had a good friend of mine, God rest his soul, he passed while we were in, and we had back and forth. And that's why this movie hit me so hard, was because I had a friend just like that. We were in the trenches together, every mission. You know, people who've been in, they get it. You got that one guy. You know, I unfortunately lost my friend, but yeah, you know, that's the thing that gets me is like all of the conversations and the shit they talk about on the side. That's like real military talk, you know.
Well, yeah, you said these guys aren't actors.
That's what I appreciate. How much do you think of this they ad libbed?
All the way to the top, Valor. There's something that you have to understand. My superiors are very fearful of a Mexican Mogadishu. No Black Hawk down. That's what they're saying. So we do need to stay under the radar. I understand completely.
You know what's crazy? In 2012, they brought up the border issue before this was actually a thing that people are so fucking contentious about.
Intel says they're using a tunnel network that is under the Delta factory. Does it mean anything to you? I know exactly what that is.
Ha!
It's not far from me. And
I know where the milk is made.
all of the places in Mexicali that you could have picked, this is probably the worst. The cartels control that area from all angles. And it was heavily outgunned. Simply reaching the target is going to be very difficult. So we have 8 foreign nationals heading
Dude,
to our
fucking cartels.
They're no big fan.
Now, PB,
They're
they did not bring this shit up. This is what I tell people. Like, they don't even understand.
Better get them for a bigger fight than what you would imagine.
What?
You know, fighting
Don't understand what?
Cartels and shit. This has been a constant fucking debate. Like,
ghosts.
it's to the point where the military, the fucking military, has to be careful because of fucking drug dealers that essentially fucking run the border. And people still fucking argue and debate about this to this day. And it's wild to me. You know what I mean? It's fucking crazy.
Well, you can't just close the border. You gotta let people walk across the border.
Exactly. And it's fucking nuts. Like, don't get me wrong.
That's
I
why the border
feel-
is closed now, guys. So is the milk factory.
Like, don't get me wrong. I feel for the hard workers who come here, they're legal, and they just want, like, everybody should have the American dream. That's what I fucking search for. That's what most people who are in the military serve for. But you gotta understand the reality and the shit that actually goes on. Like, these are real things that happen, you know? This isn't some racist shit. This isn't
It's
like,
not good.
oh, you're white, so you're saying this. It's like, no, there's real shitty people. There is real fucking scumbags who control that. You think they aren't using the people to fucking mule drugs in and shit like that? You're fucking crazy.
Oh, I love this freaking actor. He's in
But yeah,
everything
you
that goes
know
on in
who he is,
Mexico.
right? His name's Emilio Rivera. I swear this guy is like the typical bad guy boss Mexican that they get for every fucking movie. And he's so good too. He was also in Sons of Anarchy.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
He was in Sons of Anarchies, and then he was in the show The Mayans. I actually like that
MC.
one.
Mayans MC.
Mayans MC, yeah. Dude, that fucking show was so good.
I only watched like the first 2 episodes of Mayans, but I watched all of Sons of Anarchy.
I'm not gonna lie, I watched like the first season of Mayans.
I'm in a very special, we've talked about this before, that I'm in a special category of, I saw, the very first thing I ever saw of Sons of Anarchy was the last 5 minutes of the series. So then I went and started watching at the beginning of the series. I'm like, how in the fuck did I actually see what I saw? Because I don't, like, you get into season 2 and you're like, there's no fucking way that happens. But it did. I feel bad for that trucker every day.
Oh man.
Yeah, it really seems like most of them are going to get murdered in this scenario.
I am
driving
not,
in an unenclosed
I'm not
dump truck.
say anything. Dude, like people don't realize, like they go to the tourist sites and the shit in Mexico, like this is Juarez. This is like when you go into the fucking dingy, like this is the part of Mexico people refuse to acknowledge is the fucking thing where the Mexican government has no fucking control. The cartels run half of this shit. And it's wild to me that people still fucking sit here and defend this shit. It's crazy.
Somebody finally took a shot. Oh, you're fucked, guy. You're in the wrong spot. Oh, he's off I thought he was going to get hit by a truck.
Dude, that's how you do it. Fucking drive the truck right in there. Dude, that was a nice hat. I'll give him one thing, though. I would fucking pick up that hat.
Well, like this is a total Black Ops scenario. They all have fucking American flags on their helmets.
Dude, okay. I'm telling you right now, I would be picking up half those cowboy hats out there. They got some fucking good ass cowboy hats.
That is true. Dude, I've seen some wild stuff on the X recently. I seen somebody put up a post that was like, what haven't the white people, or what culture haven't the white people stole? Every single cowboy was black. And I was like,
what?
I was like, okay, the original cowboys are of Hispanic descent. Like if we're talking like 1600s cowboys, 1500s cowboys, like none of them were black. What the fuck?
That's why I love watching shit like this. Isn't this exciting because it's like it just feels like not to throw that trope, but America.
Well, yeah.
No, you are exactly right. That's how I feel like watching stuff like that. And you know what? To everybody watching, all the best. It's good to be proud of your country. It's good to be proud of the thing that you do, even if people don't appreciate it or they're going to condemn you later for
this
it,
is
you
bad.
know?
This is bad.
Somebody's got to do the shit. You know, why everybody else sits there and sleeps in their bed. This is the kind of shit that's getting done that nobody is going to fucking give you the thank you for.
Got him. I mean, this is exactly what I would
The other
expect
thing I
from.
appreciate about this movie is like 90% of this is action, and like the 10% or so that's
Oh no!
talking or whatever, it's all interesting shit.
So this is exactly what I would expect if we ever get SOCOM, the TV show or movie. Like,
Oh man, that's
exactly
what.
like that. We're like, this is making me feel like there's so much missed opportunity in the Halo TV show. Like
Oh my
every
god, do
episode
you
was
know they
supposed to
could
be
have
a
did this
level.
in
Every
Halo?
episode's supposed to be a
Dude, they could
level.
have did this with Halo. They could have made like Covenant, like the ODS.
Everybody knows that the Halo peaked at 20 minutes left of the very first episode. It peaked.
Oh yeah, that was it.
And it stayed
We
at
both
that plateau
we
for
watched
20
it together,
minutes.
remember?
Yeah, I remember. It stayed at that plateau for 20 minutes. And you were like, this is fucking amazing. And then episode 2 came on, and you're like, he took the helmet off. He took the helmet off.
Yeah, once he took his helmet off, that was it. Dude, I fucking love, like, this is how you do first person view. I love that angle from looking down the barrel.
Oh.
Oh man, this is the scene that always gets me.
There they go. See what I'm saying? What the physical explosion isn't overly long.
Yeah, the physical explosion, you're right. You can get out of the way
Oh,
of
and
it.
it caught the one next to him. That was good.
Oh yeah, that dude's fine. See, there's the blast radius, and then there's the projectiles and other shit. Like, dude, it left a fucking crater. Look at that. There's a fucking crater there.
Right, the explosion is not small. Like you said, anybody who's close to it is getting fucked up.
Yeah, and that's the point too, because you can send several people, and yeah, that's just a little crater in the grand scheme of bombs. It's not that big, but the damage. You know how many people you could have taken out if this wasn't a empty warehouse? Picture that being a football stadium. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, you're just tearing through people. Uh-oh.
Oh man, I don't know if I can handle this.
Well, regular bomb.
It's a grenade.
No way. Not gonna lie, it seemed like the type of grenade they could have just let explode and they'd all be fine still. That explosion seemed
No,
very
the
small.
shrapnel would have injured a lot of people.
So that's what the movie is based on. That right there, the act of valor.
Yeah.
I mean, my real question is, so like everybody's supposed to fall on the grenade, right? Why is there not a pile of people on top of this guy who fell on the grenade? This was the guy who said bye to his wife?
Yeah.
He's got a flag in his pocket?
Yep.
There ain't no him. You've got the corpse. Fucking blew his chest apart, man. See, the guys from Mexico ain't got the Mexican flag all over their shit.
Nope.
Oh no! Did they kill that guy?
Oh, he fucking is counting on he killed that guy.
No. The guy, the good guy. Oh shit! Oh shit!
Yeah.
What was the plan here?
That's the thing. When you're special forces, you just go in there. And, yeah, you got a mission, but like the plan is to get. If you die, if you don't die, it's.
He's gonna shoot a gas barrel. Nice.
Where are you at? Because I had to reload it.
Okay, I will hit pause momentarily. I'm paused at 1:34:17.
All right. Let me see. 34.
I got one of the bad guys holding an AK looking at me.
Okay. Can I go 17? No. Fucker.
Well, what's it going to let you go to?
18.
Okay, well, I will. So, you're ready to hit play again?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, play.
Okay. Dude, this dude is
Got shot in the fucking hand. That is rough.
Oh, man. That wouldn't kill him, theoretically.
Well, he took like 6 or 7 other bullets.
Yeah, but the bullets that he took, most of them are in the back. 2 are in the shoulder, and 1's in the hand, 1's in the arm. You can still theoretically, like...
There, now you can die in peace, guy.
Oh, yeah, he's reloading, so he's good. He's got to take out that one guy. Ah, yeah, he got that. See that 9. Got him.
Well, one is down, the other one is partially blown apart. I guess they're both kind of partially blown apart, but one's got a chance, one does not. What the fuck? He was alive enough to blink?
Yep.
That better be a fresh flag and not the one from his pocket.
Dude, that black dude came in clutch.
Not clutch enough.
Your father was a good man. Growing up died, it's gonna be hard. It's gonna hurt.
Oh, man, this always gets me. Fucking throw himself on the grenade. That would blow a hole right in their chest.
You wonder why me? Why him?
I hate
That's the guy that got shot in the face?
Hmm?
The guy with the eye patch is the one that got shot in the face before?
Yeah.
The code that made your father who he was is the same code that'll make you a man you would admire. Respect.
If you don't know, this is like an actual SEAL burial. One day when I go, that's gonna be kind of like the thing you take your pen and
A more dangerous
you put in.
was his emotions. His past.
Everybody takes their pens and they slam them in the.
As a direct, most important letter of New York. On behalf of the President of the United States and a grateful nation, I present you this flag in recognition of your husband's heroic.
Is she pregnant right now too?
Yeah.
You have my deepest condolences. One more flag to present. This one I think you know.
Oh shit.
Every deployment, Lord carried this with him.
Keep it together, man.
And my deepest condolences.
So she definitely is not letting that child join the military.
Oh shit.
How many of these does he got to punch in?
Yeah.
Why did the first guy punch in too?
You what?
How come the first guy punched in 2 set of wings?
Oh, because that was his buddy.
Okay.
Ah. Ooh, okay. So sorry. Everybody's watching it. All right. Let me compose myself. Go ahead and talk, PB. I just need a second to.
I mean, I don't know exactly what you want me to talk about. I don't know the intricacies of these military funerals or anything. I
All
didn't know
right.
you're supposed
So
to be punching the wings in on the top. Like, it seemed like there was a lot. They had to go to a second row.
I guess that's what I'm doing.
there's a particular order, but the first roll is the people closest to you, and then it just kind of goes in a ascending order. It's like the people who knew you, who were your friends, and then from there, the rest of it, even if it's the fucking coffee guy,
Unify all things.
it's a show of respect. Everybody puts
Make your life long in the service to your people.
wings on it. Oh my god, that letter always fucking gets me.
Sergeant filled with the fear of death. So that when that time comes, they won't pray.
Who wrote these actual letters?
From what I hear, those were actually really real letter. It was a real letter written.
No. Of the 2 characters, it sounded like it was Chief's voice and then LT's, or LT's and then Chief. Like, it transitioned from one voice to another.
So when it transitioned, that was his friend reading the rest of the letter. Because obviously he died. So they did the trick where the person we thought we were following actually dies in the movie, and then his best friend picks up from where he left off to read the rest of the letter.
Okay.
Man, his movie always gets me in the feels. Whew. So, PB.
Hold on, they're scrolling a whole list of names here, guy.
Yeah. So
Why are there so many petty officers?
those are the people involved with the operation. That petty officers. I was a PO, I was a petty officer first class. Those are people below like chiefs or lieutenants or things like that. You're like a step down from being in that position. You're still doing the field work and shit like that. I'm just gonna use the restroom for 1 second. I'll be right back.
Yes, that is where the tissues are kept. You should go to the restroom. That's a wise choice. In Valor, there is hope. Oh, now we're gonna have all kinds of pictures of military men with their families or their friends or that person just standing alone looking at nothing.
All
Oh, but now
right.
they got to play Keith. I can't listen to Keith Urban. Sorry, checking out of this. Hopefully, there's not a post-credit scene.
No, there is not. So, what did you think of Act of Valor?
That was pretty freaking good.
Out of a score, what would you rate Act of Valor? Whatever your pros, cons, all that shit.
Oh, I mean, pros is obviously that first person camera view.
Oh God, yes.
Like the usage of that, and I don't know I feel like, and I'm no movie expert like you are, Zod, but the pacing of this movie seems spectacular.
It is.
Like it gives you just a moment, like when he's talking to his wife. Like that's just a moment of not like progressing anything forward to let you essentially catch your breath because now we're getting back into it again. Now we're getting back into it again. There's not a whole lot of dilly-dallying.
So
Like what were we when we were talking on the phone? What the hell were we talking about? We were talking about what scene did I say didn't make a difference? Fuck.
Which, because we were talking about several.
Yeah, I know. We were talking about several movies, and I can't remember which one was the
Was
one
it
I was using.
Peacemaker?
Was it?
Yeah, the cocaine.
No. It was Superman.
Superman. There we go.
Superman. When they have the whole scene of him and Lois barking at each other, essentially, doesn't add anything to the story. It's just wasted time. There's no wasted time in this movie.
And that's the thing that I want to point out, and with a lot of good military movies, a lot of it is focused, and this is what I think this movie does so well. If you guys don't know, we're now wrapping up. We're talking about Act of Valor. Go check out. Earlier, we did a whole watch along.
Yeah, rewind, and you can sync your movie up with our movie, and it'll be like you're watching it with our commentary.
So when we talk about movies that have good pacing, or when we see a scene that doesn't add anything, this is what we're talking about. This movie is very efficient. The scenes with him and his wife give you context for the end of the movie, and I didn't want to say anything. You knew what was going to happen to him with the pregnant wife and everything. It was kind of a dead giveaway, but those scenes, they're very short, but everything comes back to what the whole point of the movie is, and what the whole theme is that the people who do what I did or what these soldiers did, they are setting up everything for the future. Everything I've done.
When you say people that have done stuff that you did, I presume you mean trying to terraform a planet into Krypton?
Well, not exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
Mine's still a work in progress. But just with the going out and risking your life, you're doing it in the hopes of what you fight for, what you serve this country for. You're hoping, like, look, everybody's so fucking divided, and I wanted to talk about this for a while. Hopefully, you have some time where we could just bullshit, right?
Yeah.
Okay. With everything that's going on in the world, right? People think right now the U.S. is the worst fucking country. We're a dictatorship. Trump is doing this. Trump is doing that. I don't want to get political here. I don't get political on my channel, but I'm just giving you guys political. But here's the thing. Everybody says U.S. is doing this. It's becoming the worst country. No, you guys have no fucking idea until you go into another country and you see how the other side lives. There is a reason why people by the millions want to come here into the United States of America.
Because we get political.
Sorry. It's because out of every country, and I will say this and die on this hill, out of every country anywhere The U.S. is the one place you could talk shit about the government. You could talk shit about a movie, a fucking music video, whatever you feel like bitching about. You can do that, and you can wake up tomorrow in your fucking bed and do it all over again. Okay? Some countries you disappear or you get fucking taken from your home for talking about the person in charge. And yet I'm supposed to sit here and believe that America is the worst fucking place on earth because of one person and because you disagree with the views of a particular party. We are nowhere near, and I want to make this fucking crystal clear, we are nowhere near as bad as you think in your mind we are. Do we have problems? Yes, everybody does. Okay? Any fucking country, any fucking place you go, the grass is not greener on the other side, people. It's just not. You make the best of what you have. And you need to understand, if you pull nothing from Veterans Day, people have bled, people have died, people have given their life to causes that may or may not have done a goddamn thing. Okay? They might not have moved the needle one way or the other, but we do it because we believe in the country that we live in. We believe in what we go in for, and everybody who goes in for their own reasons. Some of my best friends went in for school. Some went in because they were fucking nuts about America. They love it. Some people went in because they didn't have a choice. But we're brothers and we're sisters when we go in, and we all serve you. And it fucking hurts me, and it blows my mind when people are hung up on this bullshit that's going on in the world. And that's not the point. The point is, we went in because people are supposed to be unified. We need to be with one another in these times. We need to be standing with each other. You know, I don't give a shit if you're liberal or you're Democrat or whatever and you come out on my channel. I don't fucking care. Just don't have your fucking wacky views in my comments, but I don't care about that. I want to know about you. I want to know what makes you tick.
No, well, that's the problem with a lot of people nowadays is they don't know who they are. So if they can cling to an ideology, they are the ideology.
Exactly. And that's the thing you need to understand about. Vets everywhere.
I mean,
People
that's like
we served because of the whole. When you go in, you are not sitting there and just doing a mission. I mean, yeah, you're serving the government ultimately in the end, but in our head, in our minds, in our hearts, we are helping the people back wherever we came from. We're fighting to make the future better for future generations, and it really hurts, and it's sad to see so many people divided when we should be together on things. You know, when there are just certain realities and certain truths, and we should be together on things. The hardest thing for me when I came back, and I'll never forget, I worked at a cell phone store, and hearing people act like when they broke their fucking cell phone, it was the end of the world, right? And you just get back and you go, this is what I fucking fought for? You know what I mean? This is what my friend lost his life for. So you can fucking bitch and complain about your cell phone service. And it is, but it isn't. And I don't think people, do you get what I'm saying? I don't think people fully grasp.
Like, they definitely do not.
No one understands how awesome it is to be in a country where you can have these kind of problems, where this is your biggest fucking issue for the year.
Dude, so I was watching House of the Dragon again. Great show. Anyways, that's not the point. The point is, when they're sitting there in the pub, all drinking together, my thought was, when was the very first pub / bar / speakeasy invented, because I would say that is the moment where, as a human civilization, life got easy. Because if you got time to just go down to a separate location with a bunch of your friends and neighbors and just get fucking wasted, you're not necessarily worried about your survival anymore. Like the Neanderthals. Like, they're constantly worried about, they're like, yeah, I sleep in this cave here, but stuff is going to come in and murder me if I'm not vigilant.
And for the 2 or 3 people, everybody watching, thank you. Number one.
One of them is me. You're welcome.
And number 2, I just want to say, this Veterans Day. I know that movie kind of has a downer ending, but I look at it differently.
Does it?
I'm going to get into story time. If you guys don't know, I feel like this is a perfect time to elaborate on maybe some of the not so pleasant experiences that I've had. But when I was in
classified,
I went to.
He's not going to tell us any of the good stuff, people.
I can't tell you the really juicy stuff, but when I went in, I had a good friend of mine, and I was Point, which is the leader of.
Everybody knows what it is to be Point.
Yeah, and I had came down with a case of malaria.
You had fucking malaria?
Oh yeah. I was in a coma, essentially, for like a day and a half. I did not wake up. It was very
coma-malaria?
Coma-malaria, basically. I was in a coma. And so my best friend had to take over our op. And no knock on the Air Force. Don't give them shit. The branches give them enough shit. But they were supposed to do a fly-through to accommodate for these different posts that they were like a guard post, and they didn't account for everyone. My friend led the group with some faulty information. It was about a day behind. And so they do the op, and my best friend was one of the first people taken out, and a couple of people in the back, because if you guys know, they shoot the person in the front, and they shoot people in the back to create a box. And I found out that he had passed because we had a medical tent set up with a bunch of people who were sick or whatever that ended up in this place. And they fucking strolled him in. And that's how I found out my best friend was dead. I remember waking up, and there was sheets of people, and they told me that my friend had passed. I'm not going to get into names and stuff like that, people, because I don't want. He has a family and stuff that I still talk to. I don't want to give out that kind of information, but he had passed, and I had found out when I woke up, and I had to go and identify the body, and I had a bit of survivor guilt, some PTSD, I guess. That's what they say, anyways. And that's why I did martial arts. The kids, they really helped me, because there was always a question of why me, I should have been on that mission. If things play out differently, I'm not here on this podcast right now, right? My friend would have been talking to my daughter every day, because we made a deal with each other if anything happened. And every year, including this year, which I'll do tonight, I contact his wife and his daughter every year. Sometimes I send them money. And you think to yourself, why me? What makes me special? why am I here when my best friend, who was a good person and had nothing fucking negative to say about anybody, right? Not a bad thing to say about a single person, served his country and died for his country. Why am I the one who gets to be here right now? You know? And it's why I like this movie. Even though the ending could be said as sad, for me, I see it as both a sad and a happy ending because the plan doesn't happen. But the reality is that you lose your best friends, you lose the people you love, and when you come back, everybody will say, "Happy Veterans Day! Thank you for serving." The normal, the normal shit that people say, and I'm glad everybody says that. But man, sometimes I feel like I don't deserve it. I did what I did, and shit. I don't know, man. Do you get what I'm saying?
I do.
Oh, I'm sorry. But yeah, I've always been real with people on my channel, and yeah. It. I feel like it's important to celebrate this day. It's important to see these things, especially like fucking true life shit that people have done. We should commend and respect everybody who's ever served. Like, I don't need to know people's story or anything, but if you know, you know. And fuck, I don't even know where I was going with it.
Which
Yeah.
means if you don't know, you don't know.
Oh yeah, but you get what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's because I know.
You certainly do, and this is why me and PB have been friends for so long. Like, look, there's a lot of things here I bullshit on about the channel. That's kind of the fun. PB calls me out. We have our back and forth. But one thing I take serious and I've always taken serious is this. And if I ever get enough money or I ever become rich enough to do some kind of charities, I would love to donate to vets who have a hard time recovering because I got lucky. I have a beautiful daughter.
I was going to say, if you're worried about vets having a hard time, you got to just donate some blue pills.
I mean,
they will have a very hard time then.
No, I mean, it's been wild to be able to have the life that I have, but every now and again, I sit back and I wonder, like, why me? Why am I so special? And I'm not the only person. There's a lot of people out there who feel the same way, and I just want to let you guys know, don't feel guilty because you made it back. There was a reason. You have a lot more to do in this life, and part of life is loss, and everybody you know and love is going to pass on, and the only thing that we can do is we need to impart that knowledge onto the next generation and give them the best parts of us and try to guide them in the right direction. Like, I feel like every generation has fucked up the government and everything else. That's just the way it's been. But the only way we can fix things is to do the best we can right now and to give the best advice we can to the younger kids and hope to God they do better than we did.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, that's my long-winded explanation. PB. No, sorry. That's
I give it a 9 out of 10.
Thank you. It's just if you guys don't know, this has always been a hard time for me. Veterans Day, Memorial Day, all that shit. It weighs on me. It weighs on me very heavy, and I wanted to do this stream to really kind of let everybody know I understand. Like, I get it. And Bitchy, who is my future fiance, like, she always wants me to express myself and let people know how I feel. This is the one way I know how to do it. PB, for you, what are your thoughts? How are you feeling? I've been fucking rambling on. I could keep on going. How do you feel about this day? What are some of your thoughts and feelings about service members, all of this stuff? Do you have anything, stories or stuff you could share with the class?
And I got to go on an aircraft carrier because my sister was stationed on the USS Carl Vinson. That was pretty cool.
Oh, nice.
Did that in the year 2000.
So, like, what are your thoughts? Like, how do you feel about the state of the world, and how do you think
I feel shitty about the state of the world.
do you, and
You would think with 21st century technology that stuff would become less divided, but holy fuck, man, it seems as the increase of the population continues, the rate of people who are doing dastardly things is also increasing at a higher rate. Like, maybe it's just because we're exposed to more of it and there are more opportunities for doing dastardly things like stealing somebody's fucking identity online or stealing their fucking mortgage online and selling their house. Like, there's all types of dastardly things that wouldn't have been possible even 60 years ago. It seems like it's overall getting worse. Now, that could just be that you're only like, everybody knows the phrase, if it bleeds, it leads. How many people watch the end of the news? Like, you watch the news up until the point where they show the weather. So you watch about half the news. It's all these terrible fucking things that have happened or are happening. Like, I mean, freaking wildfires going on. It's not like the fire starts and then they put the fire out. No, it's multiple days. But when the freaking wildfire was going on in California, how long did that fucker burn for? People are running for their goddamn lives. Everybody knows about it, at least in America. I'm sure there are people in Timbuktu that don't know about the Palisades fires. I get that. But they're dealing with their own issues, which are worse than our first world problems.
And that's the thing I want to press upon on
it's like people over there are actually starving. They're not just like, oh, well, I have to have the cheap macaroni and cheese instead of the name brand macaroni and cheese tonight.
And that's the thing that I've always found staggering, especially with serving and things like that, that's the problem I've always had, is the issues that people think are big issues. In all actuality, we have a lot of problems. Wildfires are terrible. Things that are going on. And by the way, with all that shit that happened, that's fucking terrible. But like, then you have people who are sitting here and bitching and complaining about, what is, just for an example, because it seems to be a popular one, like, oh my God, Trump did this week. Who the fuck cares? I feel like
I don't know.
We've hit a point where all of this stuff we hear politically is a distraction, and it's a way to really separate us from what the real issues, what the real problems are. And I just want to say this, like, here's the thing, folks. If you're watching me, by the way, thank you. Please click that like, share, subscribe, all the YouTube shit. But look, people, the big issues are being ignored because we are ignoring them. Like, half of the shit politically feels like a look over here while something is going on over there. Like, it's like magicians. All of this shit that's happening is to keep people distracted about this one thing while there's 16 other shitty things going on off to the side. And people are creating the division, right?
Okay. I would like to agree with you. I'm not 100% certain that people are the ones creating the division anymore. Especially with the bots.
I'm not going to argue the point.
Bots combined with AI.
I mean, but I would even go as far as to say our own.
Am I actually talking to a real person right now?
Huh? Who knows? Who knows? I am Kryptonian. There's crystals involved. Who the fuck knows? And here's the thing. There's so many times, whether you go back to Nixon or Kennedy or anybody, right? There's so many times where the government has purposely created shit for people to be outraged about, to be focused on. Because while you're focused on this thing here, there is something that's going on over here that no one will ever know about. And when people ask me what my political leanings is, that is exactly what I say. I mean, honestly, I'm not even going to lie.
When people ask you that question,
I'm close to anarchy. Burn the whole fucking thing down.
I've taken a turn. Like, what are your political leanings? I lean forward.
I am leaning towards
forward. Just lean forward.
I am leaning towards more of I'm feeling like the Revolutionary War, Civil War days. I feel like the government as a whole is just not doing its job, and I'm not laying the blame on one person. It's not just fucking Trump. It's not just fucking whoever the fuck is in. Just throw a person out. It's not them. It's the system. The system itself is fundamentally broken because there's too many bad actors already in the system.
There's too many. I would say that there are too many bad actors because there are too many positions that you can have bad actors in. Like, the government is so goddamn big. It's so goddamn big. And they say, oh, well, we passed a law, and the law says that we have to create regulations for this and that and the other thing. Okay, whatever. It's fine. The law doesn't say what the regulations are. The law says we have to make regulations for this. So the law being, well, we can make regulations. Well, holy fuck. When you can regulate however you like, whatever you like, world's your fucking oyster. And then you put a person into that position that is creating the regulations. They don't work directly for us, the people. They work in a bureaucratic office. And the way that their contract is set up, you can't just get rid of the bureaucrats.
You said the key word. This is my issue. And I thinking you might be able to understand what I'm throwing down here. My issue is not the person, but the fact that the government has forgotten it is for the people, right?
Oh, yeah.
And I'm not saying people in general are stupid. Sorry for anybody who watches it. I'm not calling you dumb. But when it comes to policies, people want somebody to guide them, right? They want somebody to... It's like leading the horse to water.
That's correct.
Like, we all want somebody to know what's going on. You and me aren't going to study fucking government regulations for hours to become gurus or whatever, right? We want somebody in that position. The problem we have currently is that the people that are being elected, no matter which side of the aisle you fall on, they all are with their own agendas, and then when they meet other people, they're horse trading to get their own agenda in with the other fucking agendas. And it's a big fucking mess. And the way I see it now is we need a hard reset, right? Like, there's been a couple
hard
of
R reset.
a fucking hard R reset. Like, just follow me for a second. And I'm not even saying, like, I'm almost borderline on anarchist here, but just hear me out.
Well, I mean, it seems like you got to be nowadays.
It's that you and me, I think fundamentally we fall more Republican leaning than most, right? We're not like hardcore Republican. I wouldn't say I'm full on conservative because I
No.
do disagree with some stuff, but we're more on conservative leaning. And the issue is, and we get lumped into this class of these staunched, hardcore, one way or the other. And I think people are forgetting there's people in the fucking middle. There's people who don't necessarily disagree with some Democratic stuff, and they don't necessarily disagree with Republican stuff. And the people in the middle are getting fucked because we're like, hey, I like
Lubeless.
this and this.
Lubeless.
I like this and this. Why can't we get something that converges both the ideas? That's where I don't know about you, but that's where I'm at.
Because the ideas that the people have are so fucking disparate from each other that you can't come to a compromise because you feel like you haven't stood up for your position. I mean, it doesn't help that a lot of the gerrymandered districts out there are like, well, whoever you run as the Republican or the Democrat in these particular districts, 99% chance they're going to win. Doesn't even matter what they're. I mean, look at fucking I can't remember the Democrat one, but you remember George Santos, who literally lied about everything? Literally lied about fucking everything. And then they voted for him because he was the Republican in the Republican district. So it's like, well, I'm not going to vote for the Democrat, which what's sad is that I don't know the last time, no time in our lifetime where people voted for what they wanted. Nowadays, people are voting against what they don't want.
And that you put it perfectly. And folks, I haven't gotten highly political, but I guess we're doing some politics on this stream today. It seems appropriate for Veterans Day. Here's the thing, people, and I want you to understand.
Some people would say that it's completely inappropriate, but whatever.
Here's the thing. I don't I think politics are in a silly spot. I remember, and I tell this story at the bar all the time. I remember I had my grandfather, right?
Remember when?
Jesus Christ. I'm going to be 41. Isn't that shit wild? I remember when my grandfather, staunch fucking Republican. I mean, like, as fucking right as you can get. And his brother left, lived in Hollywood. He worked on Groundhog Day.
Oh, nice.
Knew Chevy Chase, all of them. He was in the Hollywood system, fucking Democrat as shit. Not modern Democrat, which is almost left-leaning. I mean, actual fucking Democrat party. They would fucking argue. You would think they're brothers. You would think they fucking hated each other. They would talk about fuck you and your hippie. My grandfather would be like, you're fucking hippie with the Hollywood bullshit, right? As soon as you get Hollywood in the house, yep, he would be like, you're a fucking tree hugging hippie, all that bullshit, right? But at the end of the day, at the end of the Thanksgiving dinner, they would fucking argue all night. They'd drink some whiskey in the den, fucking come out, and be like, all right, I'll see you next year. You don't got that shit anymore. You don't have.
No, it went the other way where they're like, well, if you don't agree with your family about this one subject, you should totally abandon them and never go to any family functions again.
That's what,
Because
like,
if they couldn't vote with you on this one vote, they don't care about your well-being. Which is funny because my brother-in-law and my niece had that same conversation. And she's like, I can't believe that you're doing this, which obviously you know which way this is going because of their ages.
yeah.
And I was like, that's fucking wild. And he said back to her, he goes, if there is one person on this planet that is going to help you whenever you need help, all you got to do is pick up the phone. It's me. And you think I don't care about you?
And folks, this is the thing I want to talk about with politics. Like, I know I have some people here who are from the UK or whatever on the rewatch. You know,
Maybe not right now, but you're watching through space-time. Type a comment.
Yes. Like, look, politics here, and I wanted to get into this. This seemed appropriate on Veterans Day, right? I'm actually glad to be having this political discussion.
It's been a while.
It's been a while. Politics have become such a shit show to where you and me could have stories of family members that would argue vehemently about their beliefs, but still get together. This shit has gotten to a point where people aren't talking to each other. And the irony in all of this is the two-party system. If you guys don't know, I'll give you a little fucking history lesson here, absolutely free on the Phantom Zone. The two-party system was a system of checks and balances. It's not saying...
Oh, you guys have that in Candor too?
Oh, yeah. We had checks and balances.
Oh,
you know the
shit.
Council of Krypton? Okay? We had checks and balances. And that's why checks and balances are set up, people. The two-party system is supposed to function with not the Democrats and not the Republicans, but you guys, the people in mind. That's the important part that I think that a lot of people are forgetting in this equation. The people are supposed to be represented no matter what their race, sex. I don't give a fuck if you're Arab, Indian, fucking African, whatever the fuck. If you are here and a registered citizen of the United States, the party systems are supposed to be working in our benefits. And the sad truth is, they have created this thing where it's like choose one or choose the other. People, this is not the way it's supposed to be. You're supposed to choose what's good for the whole, not what's good for the party. If it is not working for the individuals that they're supposed to be representing, then they are failing us. We have lost the sense of parties that represent the people. That's the most fucking important part, is the people are supposed to be represented, not the fucking not the party. It's the constituents, right? That's the biggest thing. Right or left, it does not matter.
You don't get a whole lot of independence anymore.
Dude, the independent party is the one
Technically, Bernie Sanders is an independent. Technically.
You know what? I'll throw Bernie a bone. Not all of his ideas are bad. I mean,
no, but the bad ones are real bad.
I mean, yes, he's got really bad ideas, but he does have some very interesting middle of the road ideas. And I by the way, who is the beautiful lady that probably can't hear me?
That's Amanda.
Oh, hi, Amanda.
No, she cannot hear you because my earbuds are in. General Zod says, "Hey." She said, "Hello."
Nice to meet you. Maybe one day you'll see the bitch you won. She's elusive. Tell her I date a unicorn.
I don't know if you can. Last time you put her on camera, didn't go well.
Oh no. Right now the sexy one, she's off doing work.
shoulder blades and YouTube.
But yeah, go on, do a speech. I've got to go pee really quick.
Do a speech. What?
Yeah,
You know,
hit
you
us
mean
with
do a
solid.
speech? I don't know anybody in the chat to talk to. Like, the only person that's in the chat is myself, and that was like over an hour ago, which is weird because, like, if I'm watching, because I got YouTube open over here, and you're watching because you have YouTube open on your computer, who is the third person? Say something in the chat, third person. Oh, you're going to make all kinds of noise now, aren't you, dog? He's a big fat doggy. He can't come on camera because he's kind of dumb.
Oh, it's like an ASMR.
Can you hear the dog?
Yeah,
You can hear him slurping water?
I can hear him slurping water.
Dog, you're so loud. You are so loud. See you later.
So, speaking of which, PB, another movie.
I didn't have anybody. Like, there's nobody for me to talk to here. So even now, the third person that I was talking to, they abandoned me because I told them to put something in the chat, and they're like, "No, I don't take directions," and they left.
Anyways, I know people have been dropping in and out. Some people do it to give us watch. Thank you very much. I appreciate all of the people. I got 1,180 people. I'll see the analytics of the videos, but I know I do these watch-alongs because for some strange reason, people like the watch-alongs.
Some of them do pretty well.
Yeah, and I
your
just
small
want to.
channel.
And I really want to thank you guys. If you don't know, there's a lot of bullshit going on with YouTube. They're prioritizing big media companies and things like that. So smaller channels,
except for ESPN.
Yeah,
Disney.
Smaller
Disney.
channels get fucked over. So I appreciate you guys coming out and hanging out with us and listening to the random weird shit that we talk about. We did our Act of Valor review. You can go check it out. It's about 15 minutes in till we get to the actual watch along. But
we let you know when it starts. So just like click a couple minutes. If you click a couple minutes and we're just sitting there silent, the movie probably had started and you got to rewind it.
But I really want to thank everybody for being here for this Veterans Day chat. I shared some depressing stuff. I shared some happy stuff. I just want to say, everybody asked me about my stance. Here's the thing. For years, Veterans Day was always depressing and kind of sad for me because I reflected on a lot of things that have happened. But over the years, because of YouTube, because of my good friend Pop Culture PV,
oh, sorry,
and Bitchy Unicorn, my daughter.
Not every day you get a shout out on YouTube.
Yeah, because of all of these people, I've really been much happier, and I realize I am lucky because a lot of veterans who come back, they don't come back like they were. And I want to thank you guys watching. I want to thank the viewers. And I want to thank everybody who, has understand. And for all of the people who are in relationships or who have a brother or sister or a cousin, you have a family member or someone you know out there serving their country, keep in mind, sometimes when they get back from doing their service, that person who left is not the same person that you knew when they were living with you. You've got to have understanding and you have to have patience with what they're going through. I can't stress enough. There's no expiration date. There's no limit on the pain and the emotions that they have. And the most important thing for people out there, and the most important thing that you have to remember when you're dealing with people who have gone on deployments and stuff, you have to be patient and understanding with their feelings, and know that no matter how much you tell somebody it's going to be okay, you're going to be all right, that's not necessarily what they want to hear. You have got to be willing to listen and be there for them. And
Well, I just tell those people that we are going to get revenge and retribution. Vengeance will be ours.
like, you guys don't know. If you guys don't know, PB has been my buddy. How long, PB, have we been friends? Jesus, like, we're going on 3-4 years at least.
Dude. When did you start doing YouTube?
My first movie was the Harry Potter movie, Fantastic Beasts. That was my first movie. It was in my friend's room. And then I met you around the time Game of Thrones, the last season, came out.
Okay, I started my channel on November 15th, so very close to this day, in 2018.
Yeah,
and we knew it. Well, I don't know if we'd call each other friends necessarily. Stop sniffing the computer, fuckhead. Lay down. No.
He's not gonna lay down.
Do not come over. This is where the computer bag is. Like, you have an entire couch with your pillow on it. Oh, you're such a sad puppy. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, 28. I don't know if we were necessarily friends before 2018, but I was definitely your 100th subscriber before my channel started. So, like, known each other at least since 2018. I would say that we were friends in 2019. And then 2020, the world came to an end. So let's round it off, because that's what Zod does. He rounds it off. So go over to the next year. We've been friends for 6, 7, 8 years.
Yeah.
You used to be young.
8 years ago, I had black in my hair.
You were so young, it was like the sun was bursting behind you when you were on camera back in the day.
Yeah, man. Yeah. And
you were a ray of fucking sunshine.
You know, and that's the thing that I want to say, like, to all the vets out there, all the people who've served, I want to give you guys a message. Like, I know what it's like. I know what it's like to come home. The whole world has changed. Your perspective has shifted. You are not the same person that you were. But here's the thing that I found through the years. You can still keep that military sense and stay sharp or whatever, but you got to let go of some of the other things. And you've got to build a sense of community and family and people who are close to you. And, you know, not to get all sentimental, but PB is one of those people. I never thought in a million years that you would, this person I never knew before we started doing Game of Thrones, I never thought you'd be the best man at my wedding one day. But, like, here we are. Like, this guy right here is going to be standing up for me when I get married to Bitchy. And PB has kept me grounded. You've been there for when my uncle passed and when I went through really hard times. You're always there for me. And I think it's important that when you're coming back, and this is to all the veterans, find something to hold on to, you know, whether it's your wife, whether it's your kids, whether it's people who are close to you. You need to find something that grounds you and hold on to it and keep that close, because those are the things that we went and we fought for. You know, I fought for the people. I fought for my daughter and what her future is going to be like. I fought for the other younger generation, and I did ugly shit so that hopefully someday the next generation doesn't have to go in and do the nasty things that need to be done to keep the world spinning. And that's all anybody wants, is that you got to know that what you did mattered. It fucking meant something. And I think that's the hard part that everybody has when they come back. You always
That's what I learned from Tom Petty. That's the hardest part.
I mean, that is true. That's the hardest part, is knowing everything you did. Does it matter? Did I make any kind of a difference? And I've got to believe that I did. And I want people who served, whether you just fucking sat at a base or whether you were out there with other people in the middle of it, what you do matters. It matters. And people appreciate and love you. We have a day because what we fucking did matters. And I don't want anybody out there to think that you're not important. You fucking matter. And don't ever forget that. And if you need a reminder, you look at everything you have that's around you and know that you did good. And don't forget that. Like, it matters. People appreciate it. And just carry that with you. And do whatever you have to do to get back to who you were. Like, for me, I went to a karate school. I met a bunch of great kids. And I had an impact on their life. And that helped pull me back to where I needed to be. But for other people, it might be different. Whatever the case is, you are important. You matter. And don't ever think that your service doesn't amount to anything, because it does. It really does. And if you're as lucky as me, you'll have a great friend, you'll have a great daughter, and you'll have a great future wife. And if not,
future ex-wife.
Future ex-wife, and you're going to be in a better place. I promise you. If you're depressed or whatever, the shit will pass. Don't ever think that your service didn't matter, because everything
it mattered to me, damn it.
It does. And everything matters.
Every job has to be done by someone.
Hey, even the people who were on like the fucking battleships that have the little like flares, dude, if you don't have flares, just the helicopters or F-14s or F-15s or the planes that can't land. Like, everybody has a purpose. Everything has a meaning. And if there's one thing I can get across in this Veterans Day, and why I wanted you guys to watch this movie, is because every position in the military matters. You did good service, and you should be proud of what you've achieved in the service. Just be proud of what you've done. Anyways, that's all I got. PB, what do you think? You got any last words of wisdom? Anything you want to shout out to people? All that shit.
You don't have to be in the military to commit acts of valor. All kinds of people are in trouble all of the time.
Yeah, just be a decent human being. That's a very good point.
Well, I seen some video on X of this like relatively large guy. He wasn't like Andre the Giant size, but he's a big guy. And he's like getting in his face of this lady and being super aggressive. And I don't know what the circumstances were leading up to that. But all I know is in the post, the whole point of the post was, well, in, I want to say it was either New York or Washington, D.C. I don't remember which one it was. They're like, if you get in the middle of this and you solve the problem, you'll be the one getting prosecuted because, you know, you went and you hit this fucking guy who was going to fuck somebody else up. And they said, I'm sorry, ladies, you're on your own now, which is kind of terrifying.
It is. And that's the thing, people.
I mean, this isn't like the frickin' can't remember the lady's name, the one that got stabbed on the train by the crazy guy.
Oh, yeah.
Right. So there were people standing right there, but like, what were you supposed to do when it went from being essentially totally calm, like everyone's just sitting on the train, and then all of a sudden, this guy gets up, stop chewing on that, you fucking son of a bitch. Hey. Yeah, you're a dickhead. Anyway, it all happened in an instant. Like, he decided, oh, she's trying to read my mind, is the story. Don't come over here. Like, goddamn, man. Sort it out. Anyway, it all happened way too fast.
Yeah, and that's the thing about the military that most people don't get. Throwing yourself on a grenade or getting in front of a gunshot, that's all normal behavior. And I think what we need to take away is you never know the position you're going to be put in. And I'm not saying you should jump in front of the grenade necessarily, but I'm just saying, me, myself, personally, I would jump in front of the knife, jump in front of the bullet, because that's just, maybe it's training, maybe it's instinct, whatever else. But I think if we had a lot more of that, if we had a lot more people caring about other people, and you don't need to be a soldier, you don't need to be decorated, you just need to give a shit about your fellow man. And I think that's the most important part that I want to get across today on this Veterans Day stream, is that, and with this movie too, the name of the movie is Act of Valor. It is an act of courage, of being courageous. Like, you don't have to be what we were. You don't have to be in special teams. You don't have to have training. You just have to give a shit about the person who you might not know and has no relation to you, but caring about your fellow man and being willing to take a bullet. It could be anybody, and you'd be surprised what you will do in those situations. So what I'm saying is, we need more understanding, we need more patience, and people, just listen to people. Don't just act out of impulse or rage. Like, what happened to conversation? What happened to talking, debating? You don't have to agree with everything people say, but you don't have to be an asshole about it either. Like, me and PB bicker all the time. If you've come on a late night talk stream, you know there's a lot of things me and PB have debated over the many years.
I think that the Marvels gets more hate than it should.
And I think it's just an all right movie. But the point is that it doesn't matter, because at the end of the day,
Batwoman was a good show.
We can talk about these things and have our disagreements, and it's no different than if you're talking about entertainment or politics. We should be able to have a fucking discussion. You want to hate me for my views? Fine. But tell me the reason why. Why do you disagree with what I'm saying? What is your reasons? I don't want to hear some fucking MSNBC or Chat GPT or whatever the fuck you get your information from. Personally, why do you disagree with the current thing we're saying? Like, what is your reason? What do you personally feel? And PB, I don't know if you agree or not, but I feel like people today have very curated answers. They don't speak for themselves. They're speaking based on what they hear, and they're not discerning that information and making their own points.
Like,
They're just,
you don't necessarily need to know the ins and outs of anything to know how you feel when a situation comes up. It's like, oh, I don't know if I can support this or not. It's like, okay, you're pro-life. You want to keep everybody that you possibly can alive, right? That is your position. And then somebody asks you about the death penalty, and you're like, well, shit, if I'm pro-life, I probably should be anti-death penalty because that's killing people and not keeping them alive. Like, it's real tough in my mind for people out there to say that they are not anti-abortion, but pro-life. And then also on the other side of the coin, they're like, yeah, but you can kill those people. You can't kill these people. You can kill those people. That's fucking weird.
And that's the thing. I can't even handle that argument, but
I mean, when it comes to political stuff, you don't need to know the ins and outs of the politics to know how you feel. How were you raised? What are your morals? What are your virtues? What are you seeking out for yourself and for the people that you love, and maybe even just the random fucking people down the street? You're like,
yeah,
I care about my neighborhood.
everybody, to me, everybody has a line, and it's just like, what is the line you don't want to cross, and why? See, people when and here, this is why I don't edit my chats, or I've only like blocked certain people when they're saying stupid shit personally about me or something about my dad or something like that. But politically, I want to know if you disagree with what we're saying, why. That's the biggest thing that I want to get across. Like, when you like, there's nothing wrong with having a different viewpoint from how we see things. And I think that's what's fundamentally missing is, why are you against what we are saying? Like, put it down, because you, like me and PB aren't going to be dickheads about it. If you have a good point and you articulate it in a particular way, we will counter with our own
I
view.
feel like we've had plenty of people that we've talked to that haven't had a good point and did not articulate it well, and we let them have their piece.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
letting you tell me what you think in your words. Like, the only thing I'm gonna do after that is I'm gonna ask a question to see if I can, like, have your words match the way that I think. Because I don't talk the same way you talk. You don't talk the same way Squirrel talks. Squirrel don't talk the same way Perp talks. But we all talk to each other and we all can understand each other. But you gotta translate people's words into your own words. So, like, you make a point and I go, well, do you mean this? And say the way that I'm looking at it. And then they're going to essentially re-clarify all the way down and tell you don't have to agree, but you have to understand. Like, if you can't articulate to a point where I can understand where you're coming from, like, I don't know what your personal experience is. I don't know what your family life is like. I don't know the traumas that have been inflicted on you personally. But the people that go so extreme and have such a, I don't know how else to put it, but humdrum life. It's like, what are you reading? What are you watching? Obviously on the internet, that's pulling you in such a far direction that you're like, well, we can't even talk to these people over there because it's just a waste of our time. Talking with people is never a waste of your time.
No, you know what?
Having the same conversation with the same person and nothing has changed, that would be a waste of your time. But you got to hear them out the first time.
And this is why, in case you guys don't know, this is why me and PB have been friends for so many years. And it's funny because we've done this, and you've seen the comments too, where people doubt that we're even friends with how much we argue. Me and PB have argued. We argue about a lot of shit here on the channel, if you guys don't know, or you knew, or whatever. We argue about a lot of shit. We don't agree on movies, comics, all sorts of things. Me and PB have argued through the years, and we'll never agree on certain things. But at the end of the day, it's not I don't understand his points. I 100%, because PB most certainly articulates very clearly what his stance is. He will tell you. I've always appreciated that. But at the end of the day, I learn so much from our discussions here. And that's why I love, like, how many streams go 3 or 4 hours where we just bullshit? It's because I enjoy these conversations where we are just shooting the shit and throwing out our viewpoints.
Well, let's put it this way. The movie, let's say with the chopping the credits off, the movie's an hour and 40 minutes.
Roughly, give or
We've been
take.
going for 3 hours and 5 minutes, which means we haven't been watching the movie for almost as much time as we did watch the movie.
And that is so important. And it's part of the reason why I wanted to have the stream.
Go! If you want to watch some entertaining streams that you can just put on in the background and listen to, because we don't show a whole lot on screen for the Game of Thorns.
Yeah.
Go watch Game of Thorns. What happens when you search Game of Thorns on YouTube?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
we should be number one.
We should be. I'm pretty sure. No one has trademarked this.
It still wants me to do Game of Thrones. That's bullcrap. And then it's a Alt-Shift-X. Patchface, the strangest Game of Thrones character. I don't think Patchface is in the show. I don't remember seeing anybody like that. What is this crap? No Game of Thorns? It just believes that I've spelt it wrong because everything is Game of Thrones. It's like, are you sure you didn't mean to put an E there?
Let me see.
The R is in the wrong spot, for the love of God. How can I search Game of Thorns and I get Fantastic Four finally lands on the Disney Plus timeline? I already watched part of that movie, and sure shit, it's exactly where everybody thought it would be at the end. So I just added Zod to the end of it. I put Game of Thorns Zod, and then it goes to Game of Thorns, the Great Shilling with that thumbnail.
Oh, yeah. Hold on, I did the same thing.
Oh, the original Game of Thorns with the thorn. Yes, episode 6.
Oh, yeah, here it is. Game of Thorns, the Great Shilling. Yeah, oh my God. Dude. This was so amazing.
Vintage. Streamed 6 years ago.
Jesus Christ, man, we have been on this forever. Hold on, let me see.
I feel like we should get back into it more.
So, if you guys don't know,
get good folks here to witness this. Let's begin this epic journey on.
Okay,
maybe a YouTube channel, or they do the same shit we do. They're not under the same.
It's the finale.
I don't know the exact legalities behind it, but I didn't get struck for it, so.
Legalities.
Hey.
Oh man.
And if someone, because of how my setup wants to send a leak to Geek in Disguise to join the mockumentary of this panel, feel free to do that. I don't know if you can, PB.
Oh, Stevie.
No, I can't. I can't send the link because if I try to send in the link,
not see a porn screen here on the channel.
Okay.
So let's continue with the rest of the panelists.
Oh man.
I'm feeling like Drogon.
Oh, it's Geek.
Fly the hell away.
It's Geek. Oh my God.
Episode for a good.
Wow. That'll take you back.
I am Joshua Gale. I'm feeling like Tyrion because I'm gonna need a lot of wine to deal with this.
We didn't need any wine to do our stream, that's for sure.
Oh God.
And of course, our special guests tonight are these water bottles.
Hold on.
These sound like some poorly scripted and like awfully read freaking.
No.
Yeah, I got really confused.
Oh, bitchy.
Like Tyrion want to drink some wine
love
for
my
like,
ladies'
Dude,
comment.
if you play too much of this,
Oh, wait,
you could
probably
get
been
copyright
otherwise.
struck by the owner of the channel.
For sure. They had all week to write.
I mean,
You would sue yourself.
Dude, this is so wild.
Oh man, I miss Google Hangouts.
So yeah, dude,
Google Hangouts
Google
is so amazing. Like, as much as I like StreamYard and the extra little stuff that they give you, the fact that you can just send the Google link and then people just pop in and pop out, pop in, pop out, pop in, pop. You don't even know they're fucking there sometimes because you're looking at what's ever on the screen and you don't see the little icon pop up to the bottom, or they show up when somebody else leaves, so you don't even see the transition, and then they just talk in the background. You're like, holy fuck, man, when did you get here?
Yeah, it's crazy.
That's when we found out that Mad Squirrel was a woman.
Yeah, dude.
I remember that. We were both sitting there. She's like, "Yeah, I'll come on the stream." She comes on the stream. She's like, "Hey," and we both went,
dude. For years, and shout out to Mad Squirrel if you're out there and you're watching this.
She's not.
We had no idea for the fucking longest Mad Squirrel was a lady.
I mean, she had to have been listening for at least a couple months, I think.
Yeah, great man.
It's like, what lead? I don't even remember how in the fuck I found your channel.
To be honest with you, it's been, to talk about my channel, it's been crazy. I originally just got on here because I heard it was a place you could go to and talk about stuff. And I came on here to vent about a really bad Harry Potter movie that was so disappointing.
I definitely was not watching you vent about this Harry Potter movie.
It was when Fantastic Beasts
I'd have to go back and look.
Movie. I don't even know where that video is because I've done so many videos since then. And man, I don't know when it happened. I think I recognized you when I went on a rant about how great Jordan Peele was. That's what I remember seeing you in the chat. It was for the movie Us, which to this day is still my favorite Jordan Peele movie.
I would bet that the stream that you did that I watched you on does not exist on your channel anymore.
Oh my god. Like,
you have lots of streams that are gone to history.
Yeah, there's been a lot of stuff. We've done a lot of changes and evolved this channel as it's gone, and I gotta tell you guys, even from then till now, so much has changed on this platform. But I think it's important for channels like ours or other small content creators trying to make it, because it really highlights just average people who want to give their thoughts and their opinions. Like, it's so important to have channels like ours that are just normal people bullshitting and talking about things that I feel like most people who watch our channel or anybody else's channel like ours, you could just sit down and go, yeah, I felt that way. I've gotten more technical about some of the stuff as far as movies go and things like that. But I also like to put it into words that most people can get behind and be like, yeah, that is exactly how I feel about that movie or that show. Like, there's all these people throwing up fancy words or shit like that. And
God, I would love. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but this thought just popped into my mind because Squirrel redid all of his old thumbnails that were awful.
Oh, so yeah.
I'm looking at show review Banshee 2013-2016, show review American Crime Story, The People vs. O.J. Simpson 2016, and I'm looking at the thumbnails and I'm going, I'm almost 100% certain that the previous thumbnail to that was white man in a white tank top.
Yeah. Half of my thought, because I didn't know how the thumbnails worked. It was
right, so it just pulls a grab from the video.
Dude, Squirrel still does the best thumbnails.
She definitely does have some of the best thumbnails that I've ever seen on YouTube anywhere.
Yeah, I can't. Like the shit, whatever she's using was way better than the shit I have.
Well, she's got a fancy Photoshop, and she knows how to use it. I mean, she made the thumbnails for me for like the after party.
Shit, speaking of which, I am getting fucking intoxicated right now, so I think now is a good time for me to fucking sign off so I can fucking lay on the couch and
sounds good.
Pass the fuck out. PB, thank you for joining me for Veterans Day.
Thanks for having me. I have a YouTube channel. I haven't put anything on it in a while, but I have one.
Speaking of which,
it has stuff that you will enjoy. I'm talking to you.
Yeah, go everybody. Go check out, support Pop Culture PB's channel.
Maybe if a bunch of random people sub, I'll make another video.
Yeah, go and support PB. Go support other content creators. Check out Perp Minded. If you guys go, you could see I was on his fucking. I don't know if you knew he had a special. I was on there for weapons. I was on there for a couple of other different horror movies.
I started listening to it, and then I was like, oh, they're giving a movie away. I can't watch this. And then I watched the movie. And
yeah, so go back through and check out. Go support Perp Minded. Perp, I'm not even joking. He sees like 150 movies
a day.
A day. It's nuts.
I'm pretty sure he's just like watching them at the same time sometimes.
Let me tell you guys.
He's got one on the TV, he's got one on the computer, he's got one on the phone. He's like, I'm just gonna watch these 3 movies because they're all just slashers. At least for last month.
Let me tell you something. Perp Minded is one of the hardest working YouTubers. Go check out Stevie J if you want to see some tank top Australian strumming a guitar. Dude, check out Stevie J's Instagram. Dude, he's got some music. I'm not gonna lie.
He's still got the old Stevie J Raws there.
I was so distracted because he's sitting there in a muscle tee with his Australian accent, drumming a guitar. I don't know what the lyrics were. I was mesmerized by the fact that he's in a muscle tee and Australian singing a song. So
puts the stuff on the Twitters.
Oh yeah, go definitely check out Stevie J Raw. He does a lot of musical stuff now. Stevie J has also been big. He opened up a men's domestic violence shelter, which was important because most people haven't focused on males in domestic violence situations, and he has given them a place to be able to come and work through those issues. So definitely go check out Stevie J Raw. You can check him out on X, YouTube, fucking Instagram, all of the things. So definitely go and check him out. And thank you guys for joining us here on our Veterans Day stream. This has been a blast. I've had a lot of fun just sitting here with you watching a movie that I really enjoy and shooting the shit. PB, do you have anybody else you'd like to give a shout out or anything else you'd like to say before we wrap this shit up?
Go Pack Go.
Well, I'm going to say go Giants go. We fired our fucking coach.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. Like, bro, every time I think the Giants might be in a good spot, I get so disappointed. It's just like, people talk shit about Eli. Can I have the Eli Davis back? Eli Manning.
You should have kept Daniel Jones. You see what Indiana's doing.
God. That's a stream for another day. Thank you, everybody, for watching. I really appreciate you. Thank you for watching this stream. Thank you for the rewatches. We love you. Happy Veterans Day to all of the people who, and the men and women who have served and are still serving. I love you. I appreciate your service. Thank you guys for your support. And as always, remember, there is only one rule here in the Phantom Zone.
Support the fucking troops.
Wow, you did that shit so